Oh my gosh. Hold on. I got 5 minutes. I'll be.
And y'all be screaming y'all married.
Okay.
180, yes.
Y'all, hold on. God damn it.
T-Time, please go park somewhere and play the damn video.
Okay, let me park. Let me park.
I was just saying, so is it okay for Q? No, it's really not okay for anybody. But my
Oh
thing is, she was
shit.
one of the main people going hard on Q. So then why would you put that on your platform?
Oh shit.
You can go watch it live. Friends with Attitude is live right now. Yep, there we go. Yep, you can see his whole up her half. And they over there playing R. Kelly music. But you was just talking about that man need to be removed off the app. Yeah, and got it on sub only. Y'all ain't lying. Got it on sub only. Yeah, make it make sense. Oh, and he was up close on the wall at one point in time, so you could see everything from the waist up. But you going to report somebody. Ma'am, listen, you need to stop that. Did you see he was stroking his leg? No, I didn't see that. I ain't gonna lie on the brother. I didn't see that. Yeah, dancing, playing R. Kelly, but you got something to say about that man on the internet on the late night. But you platforming this man 3, 4, 5, 6 o'clock in the afternoon. You tell me somebody kid ain't on the internet right now.
Why is he on live in the shower?
I don't know. Why is she platforming it after she was going so hard about having that other man removed? Why are they playing R. Kelly? I thought that was a married woman. So you tell me, T. I don't know.
Oh my.
And this is what I be talking about. Going super duper hard on somebody else whole time you doing some foul shit. You need to get your ass down off the internet. That would be the last thing I tell somebody they can post on my page, knowing that I'm trying to get this man page taken down. Why would you be over there doing that?
This is why I said I don't be telling nobody what to do.
But this is why I'm saying certain people just need to stop. Y'all be talk about selective outrage. How the hell is that okay? But you complaining about a man that was on After Dark? It don't make no sense. Somebody said played R. Kelly twice. I know because I sat there and watched for a hot minute. I screen recorded. I ain't got no sound, but I screen recorded it.
Hold
That's
on.
cool though. I was gonna say I'm gonna go ahead and drop, but I wanted you to see that. Now you tell me that's not selective outrage.
Yeah, that's definitely what it is.
That is selective outrage. You don't need to be talking about bringing nobody else's page down with what you're over there acting. And for the people that's concerned, she is actively doing it right now.
I don't think she realized I'm listening to her live right now. I don't think she
Thank you,
realized
Howard.
she's offended.
Okay, and is he still up there bathing himself?
No, he gone now.
Yeah. Because they didn't went over there and told her to take it down.
No, he just left.
That's what. Thank you, Sabrina. Thank you, man.
It's on subscriber only, though, so can't nobody comment.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Because I was straight getting ready to walk off in there and say, oh, if this is not hypocritical. Yep, Memphis. It's been on sub only. When I went in there, it was on sub only. They was reporting her live.
She told her husband that he can't make her feel better.
Man, oh, I don't care what her reason is. It's still selective outrage. Thank you, Shelly Shell. That's still selective outrage.
I don't understand why people want being
I don't know why the man would be doing that either. But I think it's even weirder when a woman sat up there. They just said earlier today she was talking about get that man off the app. But now, a couple hours later, you got a whole nother man on the app doing something different. You don't see no problem with that, though? Would it be okay if your kids walked in and saw that?
Right.
And I'm not using it to shame her, but that is exactly why people need to stop trying to tell people who to and who not to remove off the app. Because look what she over there doing.
That's exactly what I said yesterday. I said, as soon as we start telling people who to remove and who not to remove, it's gonna backfire. right on us. It's gonna backfire right on the same person that's trying to get somebody removed. It's gonna backfire on us, and we don't realize it until it happens. That's why I'm not gonna tell nobody who to platform and who not to platform. I'm not doing it. This is crazy. Yeah, I just got an email, and it was saying if I could talk about selective outrage, and it sent me a video, but I hadn't had a chance to watch it. So it's crazy that
Absolutely. And I wonder if it's about this exact situation.
yeah, it is.
Yeah. Need to stop that. And the main one was sitting up there yesterday with all the man's screen names up there. Oh, y'all, we got to get him up off the app. Then why is your big grown ass doing this on the app? Why are you doing it, friends?
Oh.
Not cool.
Like that for women.
You said what?
She just said it should be more of that entertainment like that. I don't know. Is he comedian? I'm trying to understand.
I'm trying to figure out what kind of comedy would contest what she was just up there preaching. She said it don't need to be shit like that on the app because it's kids on the app. And I'm trying to figure out, are kids not on the app in between 3 and 6 p.m.?
It definitely not. I don't even know what you're saying.
It don't be nothing to say, but they need to stop trying to get people, oh, we gonna ban them. You can't ban nobody in real life, but when they go to doing this on the app, now you're trying to figure out, oh, why? I don't understand. Well, they're bothering me. All day long, she been screaming, tell people to leave her alone.
I know I gotta echo y'all. I'm finna going out.
Every time you scroll by, she talking about, leave me alone. Don't start with me today. I don't want to hear that today. Ma'am? I don't care. Y'all tell me wrong. Y'all just be mad I be calling shit out. I ain't wrong.
I don't know what you're saying.
Somebody said a child was with their mom on the panel. I didn't see that, but somebody just wrote it in the comments. No, go on say it, T. Go on say it.
You always get me in trouble.
No, I'm just saying. Now you can walk away from this and say, look, Trip was never here. This never happened.
No, I can't because I got an email.
Now there you go.
Can't do it because of the email I got.
Yeah, so it ain't just me saying something. It's multiple people. But that is selective outrage. Why is you over there harassing that man? This bitch then went and gathered all the man's screen names and all this. What was that kind of energy? And today you didn't willingly, to make you feel better, you didn't let a grown man up on the app to be in this bitch showering in front of kids? Because for y'all, remember, anytime y'all want to throw something in there, not you, but oh, it's the kids. It's the kids. So I'm trying to figure out, when it comes to the kids, what's up? Because I know the kids is out right now in between 3 and 6.
Yeah.
Oh, the kids is on this app. They finishing up that homework. They here.
They promoting me right now.
What you mean?
She said massages.
Yeah, all right. Okay. I can only imagine what type. I ain't mad at the brother. I'm just saying.
Maybe.
And to me, on an adult scale, I don't find anything wrong with what he's doing. But I'm going to tell you this. I'm also not the one who running around the app screaming, kids watching. Because if you want to take that stance, nigga, the kids is watching. They seen what you on there promoting. Now, is that something that should be promoted in front of kids? What he's selling, shampoo?
They talking about it.
Yeah, just wild. Just wild. Just wild. I'm
I'm
listening.
listening now. They say they want the shampoo and conditioner that he had.
Oh, I know they do. I know they do. They want some of that shampoo. You ain't lying. Hey, guys. You ain't lying.
But where is the line? Like that's maybe something we need to talk about.
No,
Where is the
I'm interested because my whole thing is if we're gonna talk about selective outrage, you screaming get Q off the app, that's cool. But then you should be the last person up there showing some nigga with no top half in the shower. You talking about what you don't want kids to see? You don't think it's inappropriate that some little babies see that? Can't be out here living like that.
y'all gotta wait. Don't rush me to fix my echo. Chill out. I told y'all gotta wait. It's gone now.
I think they said I got one.
Oh, it's you.
I'm going back on mute. Hold on. Yeah, that's wild, and that's why I think y'all need to stay about people's business. Trying to give a motherfucker a hard time on the app. Whole time you over there trying to experience a hard time, the other kind of way. Trip. You know what I mean? You trying to get your happy on. You need to stop it. You need to stop it.
So what do we do? What is where, like I've been asking, where do we draw the line?
We start minding our business and stop trying to tell grown people what to do. Cause then when grown people catch your ass on the internet, telling some man to lather himself up and you got a husband, the internet gonna get on your ass.
This is true. Oh Jesus. I don't know what to say, y'all. Y'all could come up. I don't know what to say. Y'all can come on up, tap the screen, share it live. I guess we gotta talk about it. What happened to Abundantly? Who had him? Hey Journey, we all need some level of freaky. I agree. I think there's nothing wrong. I used to do tea time after dark. I don't see anything wrong with it. I just think that when we do it, we got to know what comes with it, but you get to having that conversation, then people gonna say you victim blaming and shit. So people don't know boundaries, so you're gonna get people that's gonna try to cross all kind of boundaries. You know what I'm saying? With this, when you get freaky, you know. Dre, you can go live and talk about the election if you want to. That's a conversation you want to have. You can go live and talk about it. I'm sure people that want to talk about it will come and join you. She was crying last week about you. Was she? What was Chef idea? What Chef? What was Chef idea? What are you talking about? Why y'all putting stuff in my mouth? Words in my mouth. She said, what was Chef idea? Hey. Hey, Shire. What are you talking about? Don't come putting shit in the comments. Come on. Y'all want to talk about it? Hey, Frankie. Y'all want to talk about it, but then you don't want to come in the box because y'all don't want nobody to hear y'all in the box. So y'all want to send me private emails and shit, but then when it comes time for y'all to come up, hey, Mello, y'all stay y'all ass down there. So y'all just like to start fires, but y'all want to be where the fire at. That's what it is.
No, that's facts, because I'm the only one that didn't say something.
Right.
Yeah, y'all claim it's wrong. I'm waiting to hear voices. I'm waiting. Can we discuss the hypocrisy?
Anybody? Thank you. Don't nobody want to come up? Okay, here we go.
I've been fighting for my life down there. What? And please don't drop me because I've been fighting for my life down there. What are we talking about?
Well, I gotta go ahead, Trip. You saw it.
Yeah, hold on. Let me take it off my car phone. Hold on.
I mean, the guy wrote salad, y'all. Don't mind me.
What happened was the other day, it was yesterday. I don't know about all of today, but yesterday, Friends with Attitudes had all that man Q profile names up in her background talking about don't platform him. What he did was inappropriate, etc. Now today, I'm scrolling by on my For You page. Who hosting a live with a man up there in the shower naked? And I can't say he wasn't naked all the way through, but the man naked from the waist up, lathering himself in soap with a panel full of women, and they playing R. Kelly. In between
Yes.
3:30,
Yes.
and 3:45, what is that? California time?
Yes.
Eastern time, it would have been
I
6:30 to
seen that.
6:45. You doing this in broad daylight, but you had the
Mm-hmm.
nerve to complain about this man getting ejected. Dude, we know what he did on a late night 11 p.m., 12, 1 p.m. live, 1 a.m. live. But you on here talking about you worried about the kids when the kids get out of school. The kids out of school right now and they done with homework. This is really their time to be on TikTok. And you got niggas on your panel lathering up, but you don't want to discuss that. You feel like that's not a problem, but you trying to get another man off the app while platforming another man to be lathered up in soap singing while y'all playing R. Kelly. That's hypocritical as hell, and that's why y'all need to stay out of people's business trying to say who can and cannot use the app. Because now your ass
Agree.
looking real hypocritical. You married and you got this grown man up here lathering himself with soap.
Frankie. I don't know what to say.
Yeah, I was in that live. And she was going in about Slim. She was just so upset. You know, everybody talking shit about her and this and that and that. So she was popping her shit. Then the lady comes up there. That's one of her friends, I guess. And the lady had a little girl in the live. Little girl was in the video with us and everything. So she cussing and she watching her mouth because the little girl right there. And then again, she's still talking to her. She goes away for a little bit to handle her kids. And she comes back. Then we're still talking to the same woman. Then this man comes up. And that's when I seen the man come up. And she was like, oh, that's how you get me to change my topic or something. Or calm. No, she said, that's how you get me to calm down. I was like, is she not married?
Well,
Yeah.
Abundantly just said is literally
That,
all I came up here to say because I did see a lady with a little kid in the video.
yep.
I was working while I was
Yep.
doing it, so I don't know at what point in time the kid got off of the
The kid,
screen.
no,
But I know
the
her
mama
mama
had
had a
to, the
green
mama had
folder.
to, the mama had to swing the video, the camera
Right,
around so the kids don't see. The
right.
kid
Because
was
I
right there
seen the
next to her
mama with the
mom.
green folder in
She
her
was right
hand.
there next to her mom, and as soon as this man came up,
And then
she
when I
swung the
came back
camera
to the
and
phone,
was
I'm
like, "Oh
like,
my god!"
what is happening? And it wasn't like he was just in the shower on the phone. He was literally trying to back up so you could get a larger view of what was happening. And I think I speak for a lot of people when I say I was uncomfortable as hell.
Me
And
too.
then
That's why
people
I
ask,
left. That's why I
I
left.
did,
Yeah,
and
I left
did.
too. Yeah,
And then
it didn't calm me down. It made me mad because
first of all, I
ain't
don't
nothing
even be
sexy
on
about him.
panels.
You
No,
know?
hell no. I don't be on panels, and I don't be like in the streets like that. I didn't even know she was talking about Slim, and I fuck with Slim. That's my
She
dog.
was,
Yes,
yeah. She was talking
that
about Slim.
Grizzly
She was
Bell.
mad.
Yes,
She was mad about
I
Slim.
didn't even know it
Mm-hmm.
was about Slim because that's my
Mm-hmm.
dog. Like we mutual. I don't be in this. But
Mm-hmm.
once I heard her say his name and then I seen him come up, I'm like, I got to go. This is just not where I need to be at. But I just had to come up and say my little 2 cents because Trip not finna make us sit here and look like we kitty meow meow. So we ain't finna say that. I'm gonna say something because that was very disgusting and highly inappropriate. And
Thank
I'm
you,
just not
Frankie.
here for that. I ain't like that.
Yeah. Yep. I
Thank
left
you.
that live, T. I did feel very uncomfortable. I left. I was like, what? And then she's like, this is how you get me to calm down. Then she covers her face. I got a camera, but I just got out the shower, so I can't show you. You know how you cover your face and you leave a little spot open for your eye right there and you still looking? That's what she was doing. I was like, ain't she mad? The man back and forth in the shower, like the shower so grand and so big, and I left. It was very disturbing. It wasn't even all that. He wasn't even all that. Number one. And even if he was, it still would be wrong. You know what I mean? But damn, for you to even do that. And there was a kid sitting right next to her mama. I forgot the lady's name. She was real nice. But she had to swing her camera around real quick so her daughter don't see that.
So the question is, what do we decide is crossing the line or do we not?
She is very hypocritical.
Anybody?
No, I'm not gonna say no, putting nobody off the app. I don't be saying that shit. I don't believe in canceling celebs, canceling regular niggas. You don't like how they move and gone and block them. But I'm just pointing out the fact she hypocritical as hell. I do not want her canceled. I do not want nothing, her page to go away. I do not want her mass reported. I'm just pointing out the fact she hypocritical. She been on that nigga Q for days. Had that nigga every screen page she know that man got put up in her background. But you on the internet the whole time talking about you care about the kids. Selective outrage. You give two fucks less about the kids. Cause when it's good for you, then it's okay for the kids to view. That's weak and that's weird. And it be y'all who be going so hard to get niggas removed, that be the biggest hypocrites. Y'all be the ones indulging in the behavior. No, I'm not saying cancel her. I don't want nobody canceled.
Yeah.
But I'm saying that was some hypocritical bullshit she pulled.
I gotta agree with Trill. I'll be right downstairs because they're gonna report me like they did last week, so I'm gonna come back and forth. All right, I'll be back.
I don't know what to say, y'all. That was a horrible scene I saw. This is too much. Nobody? We quiet. We quiet today. I wasn't expecting this. This hit me as soon as I got on live, y'all. So I had a whole nother I had a full whole nother thing I was gonna talk about. I mean, this is why I be telling y'all I am not the one to tell nobody what to do with their platform, who to platform, when to platform, or when who to let, and who not to let. Cause then you end up, it just come back on you. And I said this yesterday, didn't I, Trip?
Indeed.
I said it yesterday. I said I'm not telling nobody what to do because the last person that told somebody what to do, they ended up having to y'all don't be listening to me though. Y'all just be thinking I'm gonna be quiet. Y'all don't listen to me.
She already victimized herself because when I went in Trip's live and I heard her talking about it, I went to go see what Trip was talking about, and she was telling the man, "Watch, all these women are going to be attacking me because you came up here to make me feel better, and they're all about to be talking about me." She's already playing the victim card already.
Cause she know her ass was out of line. That's why she playing the victim card already. Cause that Nan bitch went over there and said nothing. Cause don't none of us subscribe to her. I know I ain't paying no money to watch, listen to Friends. So for her to say that they all getting ready to start bothering me, yeah, cause you know your ass been out here being hypocritical, asking for niggas on the app to be canceled. Yet you over here posting this man, what you say, to make you feel good. Bitch, don't you got a husband?
She said her husband no.
Hey, T.
Okay.
This how she
Hey,
was on the
I just
camera.
want to say, hey, you so pretty.
I seen
But
her.
I did
thank you.
scroll through. I'm sorry, y'all. I ain't trying to interrupt. I did scroll through, and it was a massacre. That bastard was ugly. I swear, he was wet back. Just nasty. And y'all is right. She very hypocritical because I was on her live before when she was talking about Q, about he's a disgrace and just having a man. Because I know if my daughter was on TikTok and she scrolled to something like that, oh honey, her page getting taken. And that's on some real shit. But I see you laughing though. I don't know who Cola is, but Cola is funny as hell. For real though. It was a massacre. It was a horrible scene. And he needs to be canceled. Well, whoever that is, what? Friends with attitude, she needs to be canceled. That's the end of that.
So I said this earlier to somebody. I said, is it okay when it's a person that is attractive? Like, is it okay? Is it acceptable then? And then is it creepy
No,
when it's a
not.
person
It's
that's
not
a creep?
okay either
No,
way.
no, no. Let me
That's
say
a
the whole.
grown
Let me
ass
just say
man.
the whole statement.
Okay.
I'm saying for people, do people make it okay when a person is attractive and appeasing to the eye versus a person that they just find despicable?
No. I don't care if you looked good. It doesn't matter.
No, I'm asking realistically speaking. I'm not talking about your opinion.
Yeah,
I'm
there are
talking about
people who would have
realistically
enjoyed it.
speaking. If it was if they're appeasing to a person's eye, do people really get mad?
Yeah, it's people who would definitely would have enjoyed it if the man would have been attractive. They would have been hyping it up for sure.
I couldn't speak on that because me personally, I don't want to see that. That's just my opinion. I don't. Not on this type of app right here because you never know who's on this app, who's watching your children, my children, anybody's children. No one want to see that. If you want to do that, FaceTime each other. Like, be on some grown people shit, for real. I don't care how good you look. I don't care how, I just don't care. I don't want to see it.
I think it falls under like pretty privilege, you know, like if
That's
somebody
what I'm
who's
trying to
not
say.
so
I think
attractive,
people not
yeah.
getting what I'm saying.
If someone's not so attractive does something, it's not considered attractive because they're not attractive. But if someone attractive does it, the same thing, it's looked at better because they're attractive.
I understand what you're saying. Yeah, you're right. But in my
I'm not saying it's right.
don't know.
I'm saying, do people get upset more when it's a person that's appeasing
I think so.
versus? That's what I'm saying. I'm asking a question.
Right.
I'm saying, do people get more upset when it's a person that's not as appeasing versus a person that is?
They do.
No,
I'm not
they
gonna
don't.
lie, it was weird, but I'm not gonna lie. If he would have been attractive, I probably wouldn't have found it as weird. It added
see what
on
I'm
to his
saying?
weirdness. Yeah, so I get what you're saying. Yeah.
Yeah, they don't. T like they don't. Like if the person is attractive, it's man and woman, man or woman. If that person's attractive, at the end of the day, it's like, okay, this is nasty, this is disturbing, but I can watch for 2 more seconds. Matter of fact, let me scroll back over there to see if they're still doing it. It may be nasty. It's nasty. I don't like it. But since they are pleasing to the eyes, I'm gonna go back over there a couple of times. My face might be screwed up when I'm over there, but at the same time, I'm like, damn, they are fine. But this is disgusting. They shouldn't be doing this. Matter of fact, I'll stay over here for an extra 5 seconds.
I don't care. I was just on there. I seen it. I scrolled back on. And I was like, you know what? That's the end of that.
Almost like how. I'm sorry, Trap.
I
Go
was
ahead.
gonna say I don't feel like it's no kind of excuse. And what caught my eye was not necessarily number one, brother man wasn't my type. So it ain't no slow down and rewind. If you ask me, him and Q look like they built similar. So it's not no, I don't know what the fuck y'all was over there trying to get a peek see at, but I saw about the same thing. All I'm saying is, and my focus wasn't even on that. When I saw who was up there in that host box, I didn't even know she was hosting, but I'm like, hold on, no. Ain't you the same one that was over there screaming, get that man off, get that man off? She acted like the man had physically came up to her window and whipped out. The man was online and she was going hard, posting all them pages. So, no, my mind said I be on shit starting. I be on correcting a nigga. I don't be on no sexual adventures of, oh, how did the brothers' pecs look? No, I said, hold on, that's that nigga friends that was talking shit the other day. Hold on, is this a hypocritical moment? That's what I was drawn into.
Yeah,
Not that
yeah.
other shit. Wasn't no look good on me.
Oh no, I get exactly where you coming from, but where it becomes
T.
selective though is depending on the who. What I was saying yesterday, it
T,
always
prime
depends
example.
on the who. Go ahead.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, but prime example. Lizzo had her ass cheeks out at the basketball game. Everybody was upset. She got escorted out. Rihanna did the same exact thing, but Rihanna was allowed to stay and sit around.
Right.
Exactly.
But it's still like Trip said, it is very hypocritical though.
Yeah, that's
Talk
what I'm
about
saying.
Oh yeah,
women,
absolutely,
downplay another.
absolutely.
You just can't downplay men like that. Just straight up, she right about that. That's hypocritical. Even though it was an awful scene, but that's all I'm saying.
So you think that if we was to bring it to friends' attention, she would take heed to it, and or would she think we hating on her?
No, she gonna start crying. I'm letting you know
I was
right
about to
now.
say she get defensive. She get very defensive about anything anybody says. She mad at Slim because he didn't defend her little hairdo. You know, like what?
Well, have Slim tell her then. I'm just saying, if they already on the outs, if he cool enough with her to talk to her, and they already on the outs, it's not gonna hurt nothing. Let him talk to her.
Make sure y'all resubscribe. We go Slim.
Maybe at this point, I'll go tell her. What you want me to go tell her? I'll tell her.
I ain't telling her shit. Last time I said something, now I'm a whole ass hating ass nigga. I ain't telling her shit.
You didn't defend her 3 tracks and her 2 finger waves.
Nope, I ain't gonna lie to you.
Well, T-Time, you going ahead and try it. Hey, I've been doing it. I done did it about 2-3 times this week in the past 7 days. You go ahead, T. You try it. She interviewed with you. She liked you.
She called me out my name. I was in the closet. She should get in my face and slap the shit out of me. Yeah, I don't. She said that I was in the closet down low, and she said she'd get in my face and slap the shit out of me.
Why?
Yeah, like and then like I told you, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm proving my point. You proving my point. You do anything for clout, feel me? Like you this whole shit about Q. If you listen, if she was actually serious about Q, she wouldn't have been calling out, hey man, well y'all need to tap my fucking screen and give me and all this old extra shit. It was about clout. It was the numbers that go to her head. When the numbers get up, she get the feeling like she doing her best shit. Well, they see, I got something for her though, know what I'm saying? Like this gonna be epic though. You wanna play with me? I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm petty, baby. I'm petty as fuck.
James, you were supposed to tell her her baby pink bob was cute. That's what she wanted.
Stop it.
Okay, sorry. She thought her hair looked like yours, Steve.
Stop it. No, she didn't.
I'm not telling Cotton Candy. I'm not telling Cotton Candy boneless wig.
That was a pretty color though.
It was cute color. It was a cute color. It was just thin. The track. It looked like they split the tracks in half. And
I think that was a green screen.
For who? Ain't nobody finna tell Cotton Candy nothing. Cotton Candy. I'm like, come on, man. Cotton Candy, sweet and roll, goddamn. I'm not finna play with this lady. You went online and you said all that shit you said. You know I'm really, really petty. I haven't even roasted you yet, but like now it's time for me to roast you.
Now I'm gonna be in trouble.
You gonna get in trouble? Nah, I ain't gonna do it over here.
No, it's already too late. I'm already in trouble now. Can somebody share the live with friends so we can talk? So I can talk to her.
I ain't gonna lie. Me and Oregon and being messy with women is wild. Hey, look, bro, I got an anybody can get it policy. Feel me? Like I don't know where y'all get this from. Like just because you a man, you supposed to tie your hands behind your motherfucking back and act like shit ain't happening to you when it's happening to you. Y'all be tripping, bro. Y'all be so man, goddamn me. If that shit worked for you, what your ass doing on the app? You should be fucking on something right now. You should be fucking on something right now, bro. Oh, thank you for the perfume. What you trying to say? I'm sassy? Shit, I appreciate that. Know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie to you. Yes, I am very sassy. Goddamn.
Slim, please.
I'm very sassy. Goddamn.
T, can we role play real quick?
Before she get here. Thank you.
Okay, come on.
All right, now you gonna be you. I'm gonna be her.
Okay.
All right, T. You asked me to come over here. What's going on?
Hey, boo.
What's going on?
So some people are concerned about the shower man.
Okay, whoa. I was having a bad day. Ain't no shower man. I was having a bad day. Okay. Now go on. Okay, you know what? I'ma listen because they say I don't be listening. Go ahead. I'ma go on mute.
Well, I hear you. I know what it's like to have a bad day. And ain't nothing but, having a bad day, you get somebody that's gonna look good, feel good, and do good. It make you be right.
And that's why I'm saying I wanna feel good. I want to feel good. So that's what I'm saying. Why is they reporting me to you? Because I want to feel good. I don't deserve to feel good.
As we all do.
I want to feel good.
So here's okay. Okay, I'm ready now. Hey, friend.
Oh shit, that was quick.
I knew you would come. I knew you would come.
Only for you. I ain't coming for shit else. I don't get paid to come in other people's shit, but I fucks with you, so what's up?
How you doing?
I'm good.
So the people are they want to talk. They want to know about the shower man.
What they want to know?
Well, they want to know how was the shower man
dumbass shit
different than
the pickle dude.
Mm-hmm.
That's what they want to know. Mm-hmm. Well, T, I'm gonna respect your platform. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. You want to know, or do they want to know?
So, I got an email.
I ain't gonna lie. I want to know. I ain't gonna put that shit on T. I ain't no scary bitch. I ain't gonna lie, friends. I thought that was hypocritical as fuck. I want to know.
Trip. I respectfully, I don't care.
All right, Trip, you try. T, you try asking. Say you want to know.
So the people, they're concerned.
I ain't asked him to come in here, and I get it. And he pulled his pickle out. That man didn't pull his pickle out. He came in the room to distract me from being angry about my situation.
Did he come up naked?
He was in the shower, but I don't know what he had on down below. We don't know if he had on shorts or not. But it's just like people like to pick apart shit. You get what I'm saying? Everybody want to pick something apart. But what happened to Chef and the other people in the room, he actually violated them with his pickle. We actually saw this man jacking off. We don't know if that man had his shorts on below, but because people want to be so into my business and I'm not invested into their business, I was invested into what happened to Chef and those other women and a couple other women that it has happened to with him exposing his penile. We don't know if that man had on shorts. You know what I'm saying? And the only reason why I'm this calm after he just helped me be cool about what I had going on with me, because I had some things going on with me. He was just trying to make me feel better and put a smile on my face. Did it look like old boy was trying to put a smile on anybody else's face but his? You know what I'm saying? No.
Okay, I can see it from that perspective, but can you see it from the perspective that...
Oh, I get what they said, and I had already told him.
Right?
I already told him, y'all, well, not you, but these people on this app was going to do that. I knew that, but I don't care.
But do you see why, though? Do you see why?
He didn't do nothing wrong. They don't know if he had shorts on. They don't know if that man had shorts on. Nope, because I only came over here to talk to T. I only came over here to talk to you because I respect you.
Yeah, I respect you too, and that's why I felt like we're gonna have a conversation. I was gonna invite you over so we could talk about it.
But it's quick how people be so quick to want to see the mess going. They love to keep the mess going. I said what I said about that man who exposed and nutted and did what he did. But now y'all trying to compare him to that, and that man has a platform that he's been doing that on. He's been doing that. So half of these people in here that's flip-flopping and already been in that room and saw it. For those of you that haven't, then okay, you haven't. But a lot of these people that's in here saying what they saying has already done it, has already seen it happen.
Did he say why he... So I think this is the compare. I think this will be the similarity. The similarity would be they both came up cam on with what would seem to be like no disclaimer.
A lewd act.
Yeah,
A
you know
lewd
what I'm
act
saying?
is
It was
what
like
y'all
it wasn't
saying.
no, hey, I'm finna come up. Can I turn my camera on? I'm in the shower. You know, y'all want to see.
But how do they know that?
Well, that's what I was gonna say. When I went in there, the man kept
Hey,
walking
I
away
was in
from
the
the
room.
camera, and you could see his waist, and it didn't look
But
like he have no shorts on. So that's all I'm saying. It
but
looked
how do
like he
you?
was naked.
And it
So
looked like you might be wrong though.
Can I just say one thing? I don't got no
We
dog in this
saw
fight.
what we saw. We saw T, I'm trying to respect your platform. We saw that man's pickle.
Yeah, yeah.
We didn't see the top part of his body. We didn't see nothing else but pickle and face. But you know, I'm gonna laugh at folks because it's funny. Would you want your daughter to see the man? And you know what? That's why I have that sensory thing on in my room. You know what I'm saying? For children or people at that whatever age, if they underage. But you know,
Oh, so
this
you have
man
a
been doing
restriction.
that.
So somebody said that there was the lady had her daughter in the box.
Who had her? Oh, and that's why she moved it out the way. I didn't know he was about to come up in the box today, but she did get up and move.
That's the point right there.
For
what
that,
you just said.
she didn't see any. She didn't see any of that though.
That right there. What
But
you just
I
said
had just
was
told him. I told him that y'all was gonna do that.
No, not. I didn't see it. I just, like I said, I wasn't there. I came in.
It's the people who have nothing
I
else
did
better
see
to
your
do.
email, and I did go in after it was told to me. I went and looked, and I saw the man in the shower. He was
T, I
definitely
got a
naked.
question.
that man
How
did have
this
no
turn
pants
into
on.
a us thing? How this turn into a blame us thing, blame the crowd thing? We didn't bring the nigga up. We didn't tell him to strip down. And to keep it a buck like friends, ain't nobody hating on you, but we just saying like you had Q's information all in the background. Saying
Yeah,
that
but
that he
that
need to be
was
deplatformed.
that you know,
But
it's a
you
bunch
got
of
a man on
motherfuckers
here
that done
bathing
did
to
some
R.
shit.
Kelly. But you got
There's
a man
been a
bathing
lot
to
of
R.
shit
Kelly on
happen
the
on this
live.
app, and I'm not gonna explain myself to
You
nobody.
don't have
Some
to.
of
I'm
y'all
just saying that's why
mouths be
niggas saying you
reckless.
hypocritical. That's
It is what it
hypocritical.
is. I'll be
You
a
got a
villain
nigga up
in
here dancing to
everybody's
R. Kelly,
story.
but you want to claim that man and get him off the
I'll
app.
be the
That
villain.
shit weird. But don't try to make us the villain. Don't say that we wrong for calling
I'll
this shit
be
out.
the villain.
So,
Just like they tried to make that other young lady a villain in her own space. Okay, he was
G,
bathing. I take accountability for it, and I
that
don't
man
care
was
about shit
naked.
else.
Yeah, I know he was naked. So this is what I'm saying. I think this is the part, and you just said it for me, and I think you'll get it now the way I'm saying it. So remember when you said the girl had the daughter, but y'all didn't know he was gonna come up and do that, which would be.
And I'm not coming to nobody court. I only came over here for you.
Yeah,
That's it.
yeah, that's fine. Yeah, you good.
And I've been told y'all I was a narcissist. I don't care about what nobody think about me. That's the whole thing to get through this app. I don't care.
Yeah.
I don't care.
No,
I just want to say, friends, keep
No
doing
disrespect.
you. I like your
No,
hair.
it's
T,
fine.
I'll be back.
Thanks.
Okay, I think it's the pre-warning.
My husband was kind of worried about what was going on. He actually like, man, why the fuck these people keep worrying so much about what you doing and they ain't doing shit. You know what I'm saying? They sit down in the comments and they say a whole bunch of shit, but they ain't doing shit. They ain't making no awareness. They ain't doing nothing. I don't care about nobody else and what they say about friends no more. For the people that fuck with me, continue to fuck with me. For those of you who don't, stay the fuck away from me. And yes, I said I am a narcissist. The big one, not the little one. So get the fuck on. And T, I respect you for you called me over here. You know, me and you ain't got no problems.
I knew you would come over, and I figured if you didn't, you would send me a message. So, I being that it came here and your name was brought up, I ain't want to just have a conversation going without offering you to be.
Well, you know, people want you to care about what they think. Do you care about what people think about you, T?
No, I don't care about what people think about me. I think the issue is
because I said something about Q, but he violated those. And if y'all felt like y'all was violated, then I ain't being no crybaby. I don't care.
That's I think the part that people are saying. I think that they're saying like, well, because it wasn't a pre-warning, it was no different than no pre-warning.
It wasn't a pre-warning for me either. You get what I'm saying? But I appreciate what he was doing. I appreciate everything. I don't need to explain myself to y'all no more. Y'all gonna try to drag me anyway, like I told them. That's what they was gonna do. I already knew that's what was gonna happen. So T, guess what? You already know what I'm gonna say. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Fuck. You know what I'm
Okay,
saying?
so
And let's be real. Let's be real about it. They sit here and they coddle all these other motherfuckers, right? And there's been some shit happen with other motherfuckers on this app. But y'all like coming for me. Keep coming for me. I don't care. It's not gonna stop me. And for the people that fuck with me, it's not gonna stop them from fucking with me. And that's just it. And I'm gonna keep doing me. And I pray that y'all keep doing you. I don't owe none of y'all no explanation. That's it. Hold on. Hold on. I don't owe y'all no explanation. Only people I owe an explanation to is my kids, the people that I take care of every day, and the people that love me every day. Other than that, they want you to care. Well, guess what? I don't care. And you see how calm I am? Because I was very upset about what happened. So if I would have came over here and he was still in the box, it probably would have blew up. And no, I'm not reading the comments because y'all commenters really don't make me move no more. Like I said, for those who fuck with me, y'all more than welcome over in my space.
I think that I don't think it would have been a problem for the people that brought it to the attention.
Okay.
I don't think it would have been a problem. I think had it never.
Girl,
not
I'd have been called a
discussion the day
snake. I'd have been called a snake. I'd have been called a lot of stuff. Y'all got to go through a whole lot to be these people y'all are, man. And I commend you, T. I commend you for dealing with all the shit that you deal with all these motherfucking crazy ass people. And you know, for those of you that heard all the stuff y'all done heard and participating, hey, y'all go get y'all a platform. Y'all go do what y'all do. Y'all buck up Bart. I don't want to hear nothing from nobody. Y'all buck up Bart.
Crazy, and I don't mean to
Y'all buck
interrupt you.
up Bart.
I apologize if I have.
I'm gonna. T, anything else you need to say to me?
No,
Because like I said, I only came over here for
No,
you.
I
People
said
want
I
me to pay
apologize.
attention to them.
I'm
Oh,
gonna
yeah,
let you.
no. If you don't, like I said, like if you don't like, I think, like I said, I think that had the live not happened yesterday where you called it out. You know what I'm saying? I think that people wouldn't.
And that
say
was
anything,
because
but I think
it was just spreading awareness of that man pulling his pickle out. It had nothing to do with me knowing that this young man was gonna get up in the box to try to make
But you
me
didn't know
feel
he was gonna
better.
be naked though, right?
I didn't know he was coming up in the box with that because he's over there all the time. He talks over there all the time. He's always trying to push positivity over there for me and make me feel better about what I'm going through on the app. With
Is he always naked?
No, that was the first time he's done that in my life.
Why do you think? That's what I'm saying. Why do you think he did that in the shower?
Because it was one time I had asked him to do a live for the women because we were supposed to did it for the women. This was way before the pickler shit happened. You get what I'm saying? And that was it.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I had a long trying ass day with my emotions, and people want to have something to say. Them people downstairs want to be validated. I'm not validating you, but I acknowledge you, T, because you have given me advice in the past about the motherfuckers that's doing what they doing.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Yes. So I acknowledge you, but I don't validate them. And they don't validate me.
I get it.
Can I ask you a question?
No.
Oh.
Was she just in your panel?
Yeah, but she ain't say nothing.
But I ain't say nothing. I was finna to. But I wanted to ask you a question.
And I just said I ain't about to answer your question.
But I'm gonna ask anyway. So why you let him stay in there so long?
But okay, wait. So why did you stay in there with her?
I was sitting there listening.
With the naked
child,
women?
she was watching.
Sitting there listening.
She was watching. So it's a lot of hypocrites on here. If I'm a hypocrite and all this other stuff, I'm a narcissist, hypocrite, I'm a snake.
I heard about it in here.
Okay, so you came over there to be your nosy ass over there. You brought your nosy ass over there. You stayed in that box. So keep eating your damn chips and popcorn. Keep eating your chips and popcorn, and you stayed your ass in the box. Nah.
I sure did.
Okay. Anyway, T, like I said, for these people that need validation.
Let me say this for people that's saying why I'm being. So here's the thing, and I think Trip will say this too, because I don't think Trip. I don't have a problem with what anybody does with their platform. I think where the problem comes is when we say stuff like, you know what I'm saying, when we bring stuff, awareness of things, it can backfire. You know what I'm saying, in so many ways. Hey, Mr. Anonymous. It backfires on us because then something, you get what I'm saying, like kind of like what happened with Miss Nietzsche. You know what I'm saying, like don't platform this person. Now this person is problem. So I think that's what the people are trying to get you to see. Like, because of what you did with Q, though you see it as different, they don't see it as different because he didn't warn. It wasn't a pre-warning. It wasn't like, hey, I'm finna come up here naked. So he kind of came up in your space, and maybe had he been somebody you didn't know and came up naked, would it still have been the same response?
And why do you,
like
no disrespect to you, T. I'm talking to my husband. Why these motherfuckers think I give a fuck about what they say? Now I care about T, what she's saying. But these other motherfuckers funny as hell, man.
Well, you know. So I'm telling. So I think what we got. I think friends, what us as content creators, like, and the more you grow, the more you'll see. Like, it's gonna be times where people are gonna hold us more accountable than others because we're setting a standard, right? So when we start calling things out and we start saying things, people are going to bring it back.
Well, I did let him know it was gonna happen. I knew it was gonna happen, T. So I was expecting it. Because I didn't know he was getting up in the box to do that, and he did. I told him this was gonna happen, but do I care? Do you hear the tone in my voice?
Well, as long as you stand on business with it, stand on business with it and understand, like, that at the end of the day, that's what it is. Like, people are gonna say, hey, you know, like, so say for instance you talk about Q again. People gonna keep throwing that, hey,
and they gonna listen. You know what? They've been throwing stuff at me since all these other creators been dragging me. So it's not gonna be this. It's gonna be more.
Yes,
you get what I'm saying. It's gonna be more. Yes. You know, like he got my picture up in the background. It's gonna be more.
Who got your picture up?
So I'm saying.
Slim.
Madea comes to TikTok, goddamn.
And he think that shit is cute, and he a whole sassy ass man.
Hey, you really would have. I really would have let you go.
Right,
I would have let it go.
See what I'm saying? I'm out. Have a good day, because these girly boys got something to say.
Her and her husband wasn't enjoying the show. That's the problem.
Y'all know she not
gonna. She gonna run. She gonna run, but she want to say all of the extra shit. You know what I'm saying? Look here,
clown her.
Shit, Madea need to chill out.
But y'all know, if y'all want to have a conversation.
Ain't no conversation to be had, T. The lady said she was gonna slap the shit out of me. She said she was gonna slap the shit out of me and call me DL. Talking about now, she said I'm a girly man.
But you said you wasn't gonna do it on my platform.
I ain't gonna lie to you, I wouldn't. But she came up here saying all the extra shit, so there you go.
She didn't bring you up, though.
Put me in the big box. Put me in the big box, T.
No.
See, she over here talking about.
I will not.
Hey, can I point out two things?
She talking about talking to her husband. She talking about I'm talking to my husband, and I'm not trying to be disrespectful. But what kind of nigga you married to that this man is allowing you to get freak shows from a random man on social media?
That's
and where
exactly
is this
what
man?
I'm
Because
saying.
when she went to go talk to Speak, she brought up a son. Where's the man?
There was a man, and he did say something in the background.
Hold on, listen. And she said on this platform,
he responded.
She said just a second ago that she asked to do a show for the women on her page. So you telling us you soliciting?
They mass reporting y'all Slim Trip, just so y'all know.
You got internet men doing shows, and you married, like, for real? What type of shit going on TikTok? I'm missing something. Somebody explain this to me.
And the man was naked. He was naked. I don't care what she said.
I just thought y'all should know, because we over here listening and supporting. She also said that she had that man number and that he had texted her and sent her some on the back end, and it wasn't no money because she don't put her Cash App up on TikTok. So he called me.
Something inspiring?
Rose, he said, I sent you something special. That's what
he said. He said he sent her something special, and she said that she got that man number. I wonder if her husband know that she got his number and they be talking on the back end.
I'm finna go tell him.
Why you gonna go tell him?
I ain't telling him. That ain't my business. I promise it ain't my business.
And like the way that
I'm finna go tell him right now.
The way that she was talking to him before he got up off that panel, it wasn't giving it.
She liked it.
Friends. She liked it to him.
She was not flirting with me.
Yes, she was. T-Time.
No, she was not.
Yes, she was.
She wasn't. I heard her. She was just talking.
She was on her like this.
She was blushing.
She was.
Y'all always say somebody blushing.
That's why
every time a man come on my panel, y'all tell me I'm blushing.
See, it ain't about you.
Nah, she was enjoying it.
That's what they do. They say everybody blushing.
Nah,
bye, y'all.
T, you gotta listen to what she did. She asked off
Don't
the
you run,
rip.
Rose. Get back
So
here.
it was expected that something done went on. She asked this man to put her on the show. Why would she ask a random dude to put on the show unless she know
No,
what was
she didn't
going
say
on?
that. This is what she
Yeah,
said.
she did.
No,
She scheduled a part 2. Y'all
listen
didn't
to what she
Exactly.
said.
She
She
scheduled a
told him to
part
come
2,
back.
T. A part 2.
She told that man to come back.
And she was like, "Oh, we're gonna figure out a time. What time you gonna come? What time you want me to go back live?"
Let me tell y'all what she said. Okay, she said she knew what he does, and they had talked before about putting on the show in the future. So she knew that he does shows, but this show wasn't planned.
On Discord, they talked about Discord too, so they could really see something.
I never said they were playing, but why? Like
They said that they wanted to see some shit on Discord so they could really see something because TikTok got rules and regulations and bylaws and stuff.
Right.
But she also said that her husband. She claimed that her husband had sent her to the grocery store and she was too busy consumed with that man doing what he was doing. She was like, "Yeah, my husband just want me to go get the groceries, but I'm too busy looking at this man on this phone." So it don't translate well as a married woman. Because her husband was waiting on the groceries and she was in the car peeking through her fingernails that need a filling, and yeah, she couldn't focus.
Alexander. Okay, let me ask a question because I want to make sure that what I said to her was the truth. So because we are doing this is a conversation because of the conversation that transpired yesterday, correct? Because if we gonna stand on business, we got to stand on business all across the board, right?
I don't know what happened yesterday. Bye.
What's yesterday's business? What's yesterday's business?
With her bringing Q's stuff to awareness.
Yes, that's what it's in comparison to the hypocrisy.
Okay, so it's the hypocrisy. So I just want to make sure that this is what because like say for instance, Velvet had a man in the shower up. She not getting the energy because she ain't saying nothing about nobody in the shower.
Yeah, I think that's all Trip saying. Just mind your business. Don't be trying to worry about what other people doing. Yeah.
So yeah, to be very clear, yes, that's exactly what I'm saying. I could care less about a man being naked on the app because if I don't find you attractive, I'm gonna keep scrolling. But my point is, she went super hard and tried to use kids as the defense on why what Q did was so wrong. But he did that after hours. It was dark outside. You pulling this in the time frame in which kids is fresh out of school. This is their time to be on the app. They wide awake and you got a man lathering himself up while you playing R. Kelly in the background. We can excuse the fact you married, but that was hypocritical. That's what I'm talking about.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure we was all on the same accord with that. That it's not about the man being naked. It's about him being naked, unwarranted, on the platform.
No, it's about her hypocrisy.
It's the hypocrisy.
Right, unwarranted on the platform after speaking on a man unwarrantedly exposing himself. So I just want to make sure.
The comments is funny. She was really playing. They was playing R. Kelly for real, and he was.
Man, the lady do a whole bunch of
hypocritical
hypocritical shit, man. She just a hypocrite.
I'm just saying because if a man come up naked on my platform, I ain't gonna be under fire because I ain't say cancel nobody.
See, I think I don't think we trip if you did it. It's the fact that she always judging somebody, but when it's her time, you know.
I just want to make sure we.
The reality is, T, you kind of don't. You run an open platform. Feel me?
I do.
So you don't because you don't play the accountability games and shit like that. People can't hold you. Ain't nobody gonna be looking to hold you accountable. They gonna be like, that's just tea time. Feel me?
It's too many heterosexual men over here. Hell no.
Nah, I'm saying like the men gonna feel some type of way because of what's going on. But in reality, nobody gonna hold you accountable because you run an open platform. But
Clem, I think
because she be doing that shit. Like you just did all of that fussing and you brought in the motherfucking kids. Know what I'm saying? Which I knew you wasn't on it. That's why the fuck I jumped out of your live. Cause you really was just doing that shit for them fucking numbers. You didn't give a fuck about Q getting off the app. All you cared about was trying to do whatever it can to get that platform up. Cause if you cared about them kids, if it's about awareness, it ain't no time to make no dollar. It ain't no time to make no money. It ain't no worrying about the traction of your life. It's spreading the motherfucking awareness. But you went in on some traction and tapping and all of this. You arguing with people in the comments about everything irrelevant except for motherfucking getting the person that you said you want to get. Then you turn around and say, that's how you make me feel better. You come up in the box and do this type of shit. Man, what kind of shit is that?
And that's what I'm trying to get us. I think I was trying to get her to understand that it wasn't the fact that he came up. It was the fact that he came up in lieu of the conversation that was had yesterday, and he didn't. It was no pre-warning. There wasn't a like, hey, you know, my friend coming up. He in the shower, y'all, but he coming to give us a show. You know, there was no disclaimer, and that's why it's an issue, because it's the same thing that happened with.
Right.
But
Can
it
I
was
say
just more
something?
The thing is,
explicit.
people are saying
It was just more
it's his
explicit.
content that he makes. They say he makes that kind of content. So
Okay.
for her to get up here and say she didn't know he was gonna come up there like that, everyone's in
Well,
the
I
comments
mean, just
saying
because
he
you
makes
make
that
just because
content.
you make that kind of content don't mean you're gonna come in somebody's platform, and because you
Right.
that he could have also got his page banned for that. So just because a person makes certain content doesn't mean they're going to come in your platform and use that content. So that doesn't mean she could have known that, and that's the point. She didn't know, and that's why it's comparable, because she did not know that he was going to come up naked, which
And why she
means
keep saying
which
she
is
didn't know, but she
I don't
still
know. I
allowed
think
him to
she
stay up there
did.
though.
I
well, if
think
she
she
did, then it's not comparable. So this is what I'm trying to explain to y'all. If she
Yeah.
knew, we have no conversation to have. If she didn't know,
Right.
then there's a conversation to have.
She knew.
Because
She gave a warning.
She
she gave a
claimed she
warning that
didn't know,
he
but then
was
she let
naked.
him stay up there. She claimed she didn't
Right.
know, but then she let him stay up there.
Because my whole thing, how is it better that if whether you look like Shrek or whatever, and if you're not appealing to, if you trying to, redo D'Angelo, how does it feel and shit in a shower? How is that acceptable if you're talking about people being naked or whatever? I don't think
Well,
that's
okay,
right.
so I'm going to explain to y'all why where the comparison is coming from. I'm
Okay.
not defending shit, so hear me out. What Q did, nobody knew he was going to do it. He just did it. If that man came up in the box naked and nobody knew he was going to come up naked, and he was still allowed to come up naked and nobody knew he was going to be naked, that's the comparison. Which she said she didn't know. So that's why it is comparable, because he still did it unwarranted, and when she realized he did it, he was still accepted. That's where the hypocrisy will come in. It would not be hypocrisy if she planned it, she knew, and she gave a disclaimer. So which one is it?
The reason why I think she knows
It's
is
still
because if a
hypocrisy if
man
you
come up
allowed it or
naked,
permitted it.
if a man
No,
come up
because the
naked on your
problem with
platform,
Q was
ain't
it
you gonna
wasn't
drop
allowed.
him?
It was if what I'm saying is, a problem is what she's saying, it is a hypocrisy because she didn't know. Okay? It is a hypocrisy because that means he came up and he did something, but instead of them dropping him, they big boxed him. Right? So that is a hypocrisy, and they played into the hypocrisy because they didn't drop him. They didn't say, hey, we can't do that over here. It's been a lot of stuff going on. So that makes that a hypocrisy.
Yeah, but what I was saying
Right?
is, if somebody
Okay.
come in your live naked and you're not expecting it, ain't you gonna drop
That's
them?
the
Or so I think that's why I said
where
I
the
think
hypocrisy
she
will
knew.
come.
Yeah,
That's
that's
where
why.
the hypocrisy
Yeah.
will come in. It depends on who it
But
is.
both though, T. But both because of her own arguments and what she was saying, there was a problem with Q. Whether all right, so whatever Q was doing right, you also leaned on the fact that it was children on the app.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So that was that appropriate content for children to be witnessing.
It isn't she defended that with the fact that she hold on, Rose. I think Rose requested up. She defended that with the fact that she has a restriction on her page.
You can't defend that. It don't matter. Them restrictions don't matter. Think about it. Majority of us, and this how I know that shit don't matter. A lot of our pages are over 18, and a lot of these like my page has no age limit on it.
Ray,
You know what I'm saying? Because if we put an age
If
limit
Rose
on
wants
some
to
of these
come, I'll drop.
pages,
So Rose.
kids wouldn't be able to get in. Kids be getting in these rooms. Like
Right,
my ID
right.
on my shit, everything. That's kept. You can't do that in the middle of your live either and go to like under inappropriate content. Know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You can't do that. They gotta flag you for that shit. And even still, again, it's the same page you say you share with your daughter.
Right, and I'm saying it's hypocrisy.
All of this shit that you saying, everything that you said, you went against. Everything you went against. So we know you only stand for something when it's beneficial.
That's why
I
I'm trying to.
I think she want her name in the streets, in TikTok streets, because she married. I mean, everybody sitting here saying it went on for a little minute or two. It like it wasn't just somebody came up, flashed, and got kicked out or whatever, and then you still allowed the person to sit there and stuff like this. Nah, that sound like you wanted something that just been blowing up the last few, days, a week or whatever, to kind of like come your way. It seemed more of a plan than anything. And y'all know that over 18, most of y'all women are mothers. Y'all got kids. Y'all kids see y'all on TikTok. So that's like T, her grandson. What if she was on that panel and your grandson ran by the screen or whatever and came in the screen? And he did that. It's the same thing. It don't care what your page said at. She should have banned that man from the get-go and left it at that. But now her name finna be talked about. So she putting herself in the limelight. That's just what it is. She put herself on that.
Yeah, I'm with y'all on it. That's what I'm saying. I'm with y'all on it. But if we sway it any other way, it ain't gonna be the narrative that we spin it. So we have to sway it in a way that it happened. You don't have to. Don't nobody have to put a twist on this. It doesn't have to be a twist. She did not know he was coming up, which is why it can be a hypocrisy. She didn't know he was coming up naked. So when somebody, being that Q came out naked, nobody knew that was going to happen. That was invading people's, you invaded somebody. You violated people. So when he came up again naked, nobody knew. There was no disclaimer. There was no whoop. That okay, he did the exact same thing, though he didn't expose all of himself. He exposed a lot of himself. He was naked. He in the shower. We know what that does. So again,
man, TikTok gets some of us for having all our clothes on. Goddamn shit.
Right.
Some of us get hit with the NUDITY. Know what I'm saying? With all our clothes on. That shit was absolutely only reason why I didn't go.
That's why it's a hypocrisy. Yeah. I think people just refusing to understand because they think I'm defending it, and that's why you guys aren't listening.
Now I get where you're going. You basically saying don't twist it. Call out exactly what happened.
Like the way it exactly happened makes it what makes it a hypocrisy. Because yes, he wasn't dropped. Now let's just say she called Q out. He came up naked. Even though she fucked with him, she would have been like, you know what? I can't have you up here like that, bruh. That's violating people. We got some people out here that have been violated. I gotta drop you. Put on a shirt. Come back in the box. Or we gonna pre-plan it on another. Now that would have been okay. We're taking this seriously. What happened with Q? But being that he came up, he was naked. It was ooh, la. Moved him over to the big box. That's what makes it the hypocrisy, because he wasn't called out.
I just think it's crazy. I just think it's crazy that she can go in one sentence talking about Q, and then right after being so upset about Q, have a man come up on the panel and do some shit like that. Now, whether or not you say that you didn't know that he was going to come up and do said thing, it doesn't negate the fact that in her defense of herself, she said that she knows that he does that type of stuff, and her husband is aware that he does shit like that. She also said that she has this man's contact information, whatever the case may be. Now, you didn't sit up here and have such a serious topic and conversation and bringing awareness to a man who violates and disrespects women on panels because you said that you support and you fuck with T-Time, and you fuck with Chef, you fuck with all these people heavy, right? But then in the same breath, you violate the same people in your live. Your numbers went from like 300 people dropped down to like 120 because nobody wanted to see that or hear that shit. Nobody wanted to see it, and you let him sit in the big box for an entire hour. Put your comments in sub only so that people wouldn't check you, because people in the comments was checking her. She's sub only, so she can either gain money off of the people checking her, or they was just gonna leave. And then the few people that coddle her behavior was like, they know what women want. Men just know what women want. After you just talked about a man being sexually harassing somebody. Yeah. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's
not
nasty.
to mention she said she needed that shit now.
She said a man knows what a woman needs, and he knows that we needed that right now in this moment. And she's sitting here caressing the side of her face, like getting hot and shit. And I'm trying to figure out, bitch, like what type of, and you sitting here trying to plead your case and clean it up, like, oh yeah, I quickly muted myself and told my husband what was going on.
Hold on a second. She did not say Chef told her to do it. She said Chef told her to join Discord. Y'all need to stop flipping people words.
I didn't say that.
No, down in the comments.
Oh.
She did not say Chef told her to do nothing. She said Chef told her to go to Discord. That's what she said. She didn't say Chef told her to have that man on her live naked. She did not say that, so stop lying.
Them folks who was in the
Nadia gonna do
comments
what she
saying
do on here
something was
though.
getting blocked, muted, and dropped. Them folks was getting muted and blocked for saying this is not right. Friends
He
with a
was in there
boneless
like,
meat.
you want me to
This is
rub you
not
down,
right.
baby?
Friends with lack of discernment. This is
You
not
want me to
right.
come lay
Friends
on
with
you,
lack of
baby?
integrity. This
Like,
isn't
ugh.
right. They was telling her, and she was muting them niggas.
I don't care if Discord has the same violations. What I'm telling y'all is she told Chef the girl to go to Discord. For whatever reason she told her to go to Discord, that's what was said. She didn't tell the girl that had a man on the panel naked. That's what I'm saying.
See, that man was in there talking about, you want me to rub on you, baby? You
Now,
want me to
so
come lay with you,
I want to make
baby?
sure we got this straight. Had she said to her people, hey, we had a rough week. It's been a rough couple weeks. I got this guy that's gonna come up. My husband already know about it. He coming up. He gonna put on the show. You know, he gonna give us a little show. He can't give us too much. That wouldn't be hypocrisy, because she gave everybody a warning. It was planned. Nobody was violated. Everybody was told you can put the sub only, whatever. But the fact that he came up unwarranted and he was still allowed to stay is what makes it hypocrisy. I agree. Make it late night, make it planned, make it scheduled. Something like that wouldn't be hypocrisy. But when a person comes up in your space doing the same exact thing and you still allow him, that's what makes it the hypocrisy. That's where the hypocrisy comes in.
I think the
But the
only way
middle
that
of the
shit
day,
would have been
Excuse me, I just want to
justifiable
do it.
behavior.
Hold on, Slim. Hold on, Slim. So I don't know what the hell y'all talking about, but I do know that the likes, the taps, they started tapping when I came up. But y'all just tap the screen, tap, and do the heart, and send the perfumes and all that good
Hold on a
stuff
second.
while y'all sitting.
Hold on a second. I'm not covering from nobody. I'm giving y'all a different scenario. I've already said what she did was hypocrisy. I said, had it been done a different way, it wouldn't have been.
I mean, but you know, like this
That's
one thing
exactly what
about
she said. So y'all
accountability.
tap the screen, get it up to 150. All right.
You don't hold people accountable according to your standards. You hold them accountable to their own, and according to her own standards.
Right.
According to her own standards, everything that she did went against what she said she believed in and what she stood on.
Right. That's what it is. Right. So what she.
And
one thing
about you, T, you look at it from every side. That's what it is.
Mhm.
You look at when somebody come up and tell a story, you're gonna look at it from every single
That's how you're
angle.
supposed to do it. I don't know
So,
why people don't know how to do that. But yeah, that's what I say. I'm not defending her. I'm giving y'all the hypocrisy. So if somebody does it, I don't want y'all going in their panel like, hey, you're doing. No, that's not what that is. I'm trying to give y'all the difference. So if y'all was going to do something, y'all better know how to do it. And y'all better know to quit playing with people, because people are going to call that shit out.
See, I just want to say, look, Slim, you was right. I got to give you your flowers, bro. That woman will do anything to get put on. She going to use anybody to reach whatever plateau she's going to reach. She just got finished dragging me like not even an hour before that happened. And she's riding anybody's wave to get the fuck on, like to cause controversy and draw attraction to her page. So Slim, this is me giving you your flowers, bro. You was right.
All right, appreciate it. But that was what I had a problem with. That's it.
Thank you, nowhere.
She put in the boozy then.
I don't know. I think that how I'm looking at it is she got tripped up with something that she called out prior, and that's what happens on this app. You call something out, you put an expectation on somebody, now you have to stand on that expectation that you set out. And that's usually how this app is. It's full circle. So regardless if you're trying to get clout, not get clout, once you call something out, once you set a standard, you don't abide by that standard, the people are going to then call you to the forefront and say, hey, you just set this standard, so why aren't you following the same standard you just set?
Well, why would you?
Because she don't have no real standards.
To be happy.
Why was she dragging you?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Why would you turn around and tell everybody you don't give a fuck after that, though? You can't
It's
do
a
that.
defense mechanism.
Or is it just you being honest?
No, I think she actually cares, because if she didn't care, she wouldn't entertain it.
Man, T, that lady drugged me over there to her live. She summoned me to her live earlier because she had that boring ass interview going on. It was 70 people in there. Soon as I got in there, she like, shit, I don't want to say nothing to you. Boom. Them numbers started going up when the page got in the motherfucker. She started doing everything under the motherfucking sun. Yeah, you did this and you did that. And if you saw me, I was just sitting there like, hey, look, I'll let you get your shit off. Your shit valid. Know what I'm saying? Go ahead, go off. But the whole point was, you will do anything and drag anybody for some fucking numbers. You have no
Let me,
standard. You basically just do whatever it is to get you some numbers in your life.
Do y'all
All
think
that
that she
yelling
really
and
do feel
crying.
like people are like, okay,
She
so
started attacking everybody before anybody actually became a problem.
I
That was
agree.
all I told her about. I said, "Hey, baby, look, you and do this sound like I'm trying to tone police you or check you?" I said, "Hey, friends, you know you don't gotta keep on like talking about the way that you going to your support. You know what I'm saying? And comparing it to the other creators, cause all the other creators, know what I'm saying? We've all supported you. Feel me? But like you constantly talking about I ain't like the rest of these creators. I ain't like the rest of these creators. I ain't like the rest of these creators. Like, okay, well, if you ain't like the rest of these creators, baby, do you in your own lane. That's all I told her. Now all of a sudden I'm hating and I'm trying to say all this extra shit. Come on, baby, like stop. You just do whatever it is to get you some
thank
numbers.
you for the cash out, brother.
You do
So when
whatever it is
y'all
to get you
say
some
she not
numbers.
like the other people, she not like the other creators, who's she talking
Thank you,
about? Because she didn't
Kalani.
only interview big creators. So who's she talking about? Tea Time, Diamond, a Petty Row?
Exactly my point.
Who you talking about?
Exactly my point. And even alluding to I ain't putting my cash up like the rest of these creators. I don't do that. I got my own bag in real life. Who you talking about? You digging at everybody. None of us was against you.
but she dragged like that's why I asked Noah
I
what she
want to
dragged him
be
about.
happy.
But Slim, you basically saying she dragged you because you tried to get her some insight on something that she ain't got to do.
Yeah, I was just trying to tell her, hey, chill, you don't gotta do that. You in your own lane, do your thing, baby. Like you ain't nobody like you doing that, you making enemies.
What it is, I'm gonna keep it a buck with everybody. She see y'all with y'all numbers and shit, and she want that. I mean, you know what I mean? Attention is a drug. And when you see other motherfuckers at their plateau or doing their little numbers or how y'all draw like 400 and 500 people in y'all room soon as y'all hit the live switch, she want that for herself. And she don't know how to go about doing it. She think that jumping in rooms and causing a bunch of controversy and shit, getting the numbers up, that's what's going to fucking get people to, come into the room or whatever. That's why she had Slim come in there and did her little shit today. That's why she drugged me. She thought that was going to get her numbers up. You don't want them kind of fucking numbers though, like because that come with a cost.
Some people said, who don't want the numbers? Like everybody don't want them numbers just from being drama filled and messy.
Not them
Everybody don't want
numbers.
them numbers. Like hell yeah, we all want traction. We all want our pages to be able to push. But how you go about getting your page to push is one thing, you know what I'm saying? And then when you trying to drag other people just to get it, you know what I'm saying? That's another.
Hold on a second. Queen Jewel says, who will you all give props for not using other content creators for their life? Jewel, do you realize that originally, myself, I know for sure myself and Slim, we've been on this app for probably 2 years now. And neither of us started out going live about anybody. Not one creator. Like, so it doesn't, that's not always a need. Like, when usually it happens, it's because, like somebody pissed you off and you might get viral off of checking somebody and calling somebody out. But you don't have to. That's not really like, my lives, I never even had anybody in my backdrop when I first started on this app. Not one person. So it doesn't mean it can't happen. And people gave us our props for that shit. So people will give you your props for not dragging people. They will.
Queen Jewel, you not finna come up here and say that bullshit you
Yeah, I
said.
think I ain't
right?
see you when you started out, Trip, but I think you started out that. I don't remember everybody.
Nah, she did.
I know
Trip
for
started
sure,
out by herself. She just be in there
started.
going off about whatever topic she got in the background.
I ain't want to say nothing. Somebody be like,
out.
no, Trip did this, or I ain't want to do that.
No, I started out by myself. I wasn't talking about nobody. I think what they fail to realize is a lot of the creators from 2022 started out by themselves, talking about people. They either went to battling or discussing relationships because that's what was hot back then.
Yeah.
Nobody was putting people in their backdrops back then unless they were celebrities. It's when people started interacting and getting into it with each other. Yeah, now you become my content. And it really ain't you become my content, but because I'm going to talk about your ass anyway, I might as well do it on my page.
Yeah. I didn't even know how to do a backdrop until last summer. Like, otherwise, I was on this platform not even doing no backdrops, no nothing. I told you I was talking about side chicks and shit. So, and I used to be in the panel by my goddamn self. I have nobody in the panel. Not one
It
person.
used to be real live debate type. We'd start a conversation, that shit'd go through the roof. And it wasn't nothing but just, hey, look, your point, whatever point you made and all of that shit. And then turn around and shit. Sometimes the motherfucker get into it and be right back in the lie the next day. Like, hey, you know what I'm saying? Like that shit didn't happen because it was just a matter of opinion, not necessarily trying to comfort everybody's head. Not everybody try to comfort your head, to comfort your platform, doxing people, all kind of weird shit.
Yeah, that started that was already on another side, and then the sides merged. That's really pretty much what happened. It all merged together.
Thanks.
It all merged together because that's how I see it. I think everybody began to overlap.
I think what happened was the when the pandemic, was over and motherfuckers started.
No, this is I came here after the pandemic. Yeah, the pandemic was already over. Yeah,
it was news. Like, you know what I mean? Motherfuckers was just talking about regular shit, like what was happening, on the other side of the fucking country, around the world. Like, niggas really had topics to talk about. Now, motherfuckers is talking about wigs and who fucking who.
They been for like.
Nah, that shit been going on.
They been doing that. We just wasn't a part of those conversations. That's what I'm saying. Like, even with Guru, I let him stay I used to let him stay where he was. I didn't start talking about it until I seen it started to be a thing where I felt like women were me sitting here always defending men and seeing women getting dragged on this app constantly and continue. That's when I started going at the men throat because I was so sick of seeing the women being dragged, and I started to speak up. But otherwise, it was nothing like that. I didn't even care about these dudes because it didn't bother me. I didn't care. You talk about weed, makeup all you want to, you're still gonna go. But when I saw it being a constant thing where it was becoming dragging to women on a daily basis, that's when I started going at their throat.
But you know what? That's actually been their content. Like, one thing I can say about Guru, he has not switched up. He's been talking about hoes since the beginning of when he came out here.
It's always been a conversation they've had. They just never had the right person to call them, like really stand on their necks. But they've always, definitely, people just always let people be. It used to be people just let people be who they was.
Right.
That people just if I ain't like you, I'm not going to your space. What started happening was once you started paneling up with people, and then you started seeing that you riding with people, and then you realize y'all not really seeing eye to eye, and y'all ideas don't align. That's where the beef started to come. You know what I'm saying? Because you started to associate yourself. That's where now you got to disassociate yourself, and instead of disassociate yourself, we dragged, and it became a drag in the process of disassociating. That's where all the beef started to come.
So,
hey everybody, I just wanted to say something. Hi T. I know Fran, she dropped me today because all I was trying to explain to her is that this content creator thing is not for everybody. And you cry about chasing clout, but yet you're on every platform that have numbers. And then when you get called out, it's a problem. And you don't have to become friends with these big content creators to build your platform. If it's for you, it's for you. And she was like, well, she almost called me a BITCH, and then they dropped me and muted me for the whole live. But I'm like, I'm not a creator. I'm not trying to be a creator. You asked me to come in the box. And then you yelled at me after you asked me to come in the box. And I don't feel like her being a creator is her journey. You know,
I think maybe that's where her struggle comes from. Like, I think what I'm noticing with most creators, we'll shit on something before we try it, right? And then when we shit on it before we try it, and then you be like, well, let me just try it. Then people start to then call you out for trying it, and then now it's a defense. Because people are not calling you out because you're trying it. They're calling you out because you shitted on it before you tried it. Same thing with the Cash App. Same thing. Instead of people just saying, you know what, let me just see how to do this. It's like, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. And then you finally realize I want to do it. And now you try to do it, but people don't forget that you shitted on it. So now there's a defense because people are like, didn't you say you didn't want to do this? Didn't you say you didn't? I think that anybody could be a creator. I think the problem is the same thing with the comments. People will talk about us as content creators, and then instead of trying it did realize it might not be so bad after all. Now how you gonna do it? You either gonna keep hating on us because you now
can't do it because you done shitted on it so bad, or now you're gonna try to slide in there and do it and then expect people not to be like, yo, I thought you said you wasn't gonna do that shit. So that's really what it is.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, and she not a bad. She actually do got the power to be a creator though. Know what I'm saying? She got the
Yes, she do.
personality to be a creator. She just going down the wrong road right now. She think that she's focused on the numbers and thinking that that's what builds a platform, but it's not the numbers. It's the people that actually genuinely buy into you. Like people come here for T-Time because they fuck with T-Time. People go to me because they fuck with me. People go to Diamond because they fuck with Diamond. People go to Kev because they fuck with Kev. Like everybody they've built relationships over time with these people by just going on live every day and doing what they do. And as time progressed, these numbers that y'all see right now, that didn't used to be a normal thing. 1.4K wasn't normal. Shit, it was only like with the threshold by 300-400 on T.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But it's bigger now, so it's a lot more room for everybody to do their own thing. But some people just see drama and then they see the numbers and they like, oh, I want to do that. But you don't realize like them numbers will drag your ass, especially when you get them off drama. People gonna tear you down with drama, man. Yeah. If you get them off of just being yourself, people gonna fight for you.
Yeah.
To get 300-400, it took about 3 big creators at the beginning.
No, I was bringing in about 300-400 on
T had that shit. I had that shit before big creators. It wasn't no real big creators in the beginning,
yeah, we
bro.
didn't have it. It wasn't like that then.
You know the name brands, like y'all know.
I'm telling you, y'all, it wasn't like that 2 years ago.
Listen, y'all everybody used to frequent everybody panel. Everybody had a time.
No, this is before that. This is before all that panel shit started happening. That's what I'm trying to explain. Like, well, I don't know. I was in a lane. I was in a zone of my own. I didn't know nobody. I just knew my people.
It used to be 4 people could only be on the screen at one time.
Yep.
So it wasn't like it was a bunch of big creators that could get in the box and do no big shit. Then it turned around and they gave us 6 boxes. And when it was 6 boxes, shit started getting a little bit bigger and a little bit different. But truthfully, bro, like them 300-400 was about the best you were gonna get, and you can get it. You know what I'm saying? If you just had a good ass topic. Yeah. Them numbers wasn't. That's why I don't be caring about them numbers, cause that shit wasn't like that at first, bro. Like, and you'll know it's really a bunch of you Facebook and Instagram motherfuckers that came over here and fucked some shit up. Y'all be over here being messy in them comments, dragging bones and carrying bones here and there and everywhere. And now we in here fighting with each other, whereas we used to just be like, oh, okay, yeah, that's what's up.
Yeah.
Everybody moved and did their own thing.
You say, people carry bone. I'd be like, all right, I wouldn't even entertain a bone. I don't know how I started doing this shit. TK, ask nowhere when he plans to come out. No, I'm not gonna ask him. I'm sorry, Trev. I'm sorry. I'm gonna block you though for asking that dumbass question. I'm sorry, nowhere. I ain't even mean to I don't know what the hell was.
But see, people didn't used to do shit like that. When people used to be messy, niggas would have to be messy from their pages. They used to come straight out and add shit like that from their own page. They didn't create a page just to add shit like that.
Yeah.
Hey, that's the next thing. People want to think or do whatever the fuck they want to say. Me trying to argue or convince somebody what to think on this fucking app is asinine. I'm not even gonna waste the time or fucking energy. Y'all can
let me tell you this, nowhere. I honestly believe from what I heard from the voicemails that I heard, you are actually trying to be uplifting. I think when people suffer from mental illness and depression, you and I don't know if he suffers. I don't know. But I think when people do suffer from depression and things like that, you gotta be like that with people. You're amazing, you're wonderful, you're great. Because you don't want them to feel any lower than they feel. And that's what I got when I heard. What I heard was you trying to make sure a person woke up wanting to fight another day, whether not wanting to not fight. That's what I heard. And I wanted to say that when I heard it, but I haven't had a chance to say that to you. So I didn't hear anything of some of you trying to get with nobody. I didn't hear anything sassy or fruity. I just heard somebody just trying to uplift a person to make sure they got up and they fought another day, because it's hard out here. Mental illness is real. A lot of people are struggling, and to have a friend that wake you up in the morning, like, wake your wonderful ass up. I think that's an amazing person to have in your life that wants to wake you up, wants you to smile, So that's what I got from it. I'll just tell you that. I didn't get anything different from what it was. I thought it sounded to me like you were trying to uplift somebody that probably
maybe struggle with being and staying lifted.
Well, here's the thing. When he said what he said, I didn't know he was playing. I thought he was for real. I actually had somebody that really did that shit. Like they, Kareem, that was one of my young homeboys when we was young, and he told me one night, man, I don't even want to be here no more. And I just brushed that shit off like, nigga, whatever. We gonna wake up tomorrow, go get breakfast, and go get some chicks, and that's gonna be it. Tomorrow never came.
Mm-hmm.
So to hear somebody say some shit like that, I sprung right into fucking action. But to hear him say, I was just being silly, I'm like, dude, if I would have knew that shit, I would have never said nothing. Like, you know what I mean? It's lesson learned. I'm gonna just go ahead and, go my way now because I see you okay.
And maybe that wasn't. Maybe that was just a person I wanted to. I think, yeah, I can move it. I think that if a person plays like that, I don't think they're playing. I think it becomes a defense the next day. You don't want nobody to be able. This app is crazy. So one minute you could be open with somebody, the next minute they throw it in your face. So I think you did the right thing, and I think it was appreciated. But I think on both of y'all, I think it was a big misunderstanding. This is what I see. Just, I think that, you got a friend trying to defend a friend, then realize that really is a friend. And I really think it could have been fixed. And it's unfortunate, but I don't think that you're LGBT because of you telling somebody to wake their wonderful ass up. I don't think that makes you a part of that community.
Yeah, he didn't say nothing suspect. I mean, it was just empowering and uplifting. It didn't even sound suspect. It just sounded like you were putting a little on it, you know what I'm saying, make it more motivational.
Yeah, to make, like you were like, man, this nigga's so corny, but okay, I'm getting up. You know what I'm saying? Because that's you don't know how to deal like depression. Like, first of all, I tell anybody, if y'all know something, I'm not lying, I'm being honest. I didn't hear anything. If y'all heard it, and I think that's the problem why we never will bridge the gap, or it's gonna be hard to continue to bridge the gap between heterosexual and LGBT, because as soon as a person isn't clowning or isn't roll, then they're automatically suspect. And I don't think that that's even today with James. When James was like, I think he was being fun. Like, I just feel like when you are comfortable in your sexuality, you will say things that other people will feel is suspect because they're not as comfortable. So they gotta feel like rah beat on my chest. And they not gonna be silly. Y'all even saw Uchi. Uchi was like, yep, me and James in a relationship. He the only way to pick me up. Motherfuckers would be like, nigga, don't pause. He knows that's not what he is. He don't have a problem with playing with it. He'll flip your ass up and turn you around. He don't care about what you think because he's comfortable in his sexuality. So a lot of y'all take them up being comfortable in their sexuality. They can play around with you, do whatever, and they ain't shit. They ain't trying to clear shit up because they know who they are. It's the ones that's super beating their chest, that's acting like they gotta do it super hard. Them the ones I worry about. But is it okay for a man to get defensive when somebody called them that? Yeah, it's okay. Yes. It is okay.
PSA,
I would get defensive too.
PSA, I don't have a problem with openly gay people. It's the ones that transform, because I don't believe you can change all that stuff. So yeah.
We ain't finna get this live band.
We ain't need no PSA from Blue Corey.
We ain't finna get this live band. That's just my perspective. When I heard it, I didn't hear anything that made me be like, ooh. It sounded to me like a person helping another person that might have a hard time getting up in the morning and fighting to see another day.
The problem I got with this whole thing is
if you don't hear that the person said that they wanted to unalive, then it will become more suspect. But once you know the context of why the voice notes was sent, then it's understandable. However, if you play the voice note and don't tell nobody, yeah, I lied about saying I wanted to unalive myself, or I was joking and playing, then of course they're gonna gather, okay, this sounds real funny. Like, why are you sending shit like that? That don't make sense. You talking about you trying to be friends, it's given that you trying to flirt with dude. And then he would play the video and then tell people that he was joking about wanting to unalive himself. So they already then created their own narrative in their mind that this man is DL, this man do be doing, he might be flirting with the man, he might be doing X, Y, and Z. And so when people decided that they was going to paint their own narrative about the man, half of them wasn't even trying to listen to the words that was coming out of his mouth. They just heard the tone. and felt like his tone was too soft, too gentle to be talking to another man who claimed that he's not supposed to be, a part of the Labicua community.
Yeah.
And they ran with that shit. Half of them are sensitive about their own masculinity, and half of those women are the reason for why men don't want to actually be vulnerable. Men don't actually have good relationships with other men because their manhood is always questioned if they show any type of sympathy or care for another man.
Right. Somebody said, so y'all mad because somebody said he's suspect. I'm not mad. I just told him
I ain't mad
here's the
either.
thing. I'm not mad. I just told him my observation. I don't know why y'all think everybody's always mad because they're giving an observation. You know what I'm saying? Like, my observation may not be your observation. It doesn't mean I'm mad. It just means I see things from a different lens.
I got a question.
And that's okay.
I got a question. Would y'all have been okay if he would have did it? Let's just say
everybody would have been like, that's unfortunate.
Like, that's fucked up and all the rest of it. Right. But y'all quick to jump on the bandwagon like, oh, I wouldn't have told nobody that. Everybody would have had their pictures of old boy up in the background like we was cool and showing pictures of, them when they was out and all the rest of that. That's fucked up that y'all only got sympathy for somebody, from
when it happens, when it's already
something bad happens. Yeah. And that's fucked up. We live in a fucked up world that people live like that. You know what I mean? But I don't give a fuck. I'm not
you
worried.
Went into full effect. Like, you went into full effect mode. Like, okay, somebody said this. I'm not going to say, hey, I don't believe you or you tripping. You went into full, let me do,
if I was to be, could they say it as, all right, so would I say, could I ask you this, Nowhere? Did you do it in that manner, knowing Peach's sexual orientation? Like,
here's what happened. The shit that popped off on
no, I'm talking about the energy and the way that you communicated to him. Like, you wouldn't communicate. Like, I'm pretty sure if you would have called me, if you would have knew I was going through that, I think your energy would have been a little bit different. It'd have been like, hey, nigga, get up. Know what I'm saying? Like, such and such this, such and such that. Feel me? Like, you got this shit, nigga. Keep fighting, keep going.
Yeah,
but because Peach is Peach. Know what I'm saying? I feel like you put a little bit of extra energy on it, and the tone was different. Know what I'm saying? Which, because of Peach being who Peach is, it sound crazy. It sound crazy, but like, I didn't hear no suspect shit in it. It sounded genuine though. Know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it sounded genuine to me too.
Here's the thing,
hold on, Nowhere. Can I say something real quick? I just want to know, and I'm not trying to be funny, y'all. So can we send a live to Peach? Because there's 1,300 niggas off in here. You imagine if a conversation was being held about you. It's 1,300 niggas involved making voices on you, and you ain't in the room.
Yeah, and the only reason why only reason why I said something, because somebody said that in the comments, that when he gonna come out the closet. So I addressed that comment saying, I don't think he's in the closet. But
I understand what you're saying, T. I'm just saying in regards to, and I know Nowhere was in here defending himself. He wasn't talking about Peach directly, but that's who it's revolving around. It's revolving around his conversation with.
This is Nowhere's chance, basically, to say what he want to say. So really, we don't even need Peach because Nowhere's.
So DS Manny, respectfully, I don't know you, and I wasn't talking to you.
Oh no, I'm not talking
to you,
Miss Mama. I'm not even talking to you. I'm addressing.
Okay, well, you went on to say, well, this is his time, like you was talking to me directly.
No.
So I'm just saying.
Explained something, and so I was basically saying.
You good, boo? All I said was share Peach to live.
Yes, and so from that I'm saying, oh no need to, because I'm gonna repeat exactly what I said. I said, oh no need to. Nowhere's actually in here giving his perspective, so we really don't need Peach. That's what I was saying. So I wasn't talking to you, sister girl. But however, I also came to jump in to ask her, well, can you meet Miss Tripp, please?
So you got echo still.
I mean, worry about the wrong things. But I came to ask about
hey, young nigga, bitch. I'm not worried about the wrong things. I said what the fuck I said. Share the live to the man because you in here speaking on him. You talking about he don't need to hear it. You was in here talking on him, so I said share the live. If it's a story about two people, both of them can talk. You talking about a sister girl. I'm not your sister girl, my nigga. I'm not your sister girl.
Okay, I appreciate that. But however, I want to go ahead and ask about the whole friends with I don't really know her name, but I know her name starts with the friends with such and such, such and such.
Okay, you can ask that while we wait on Peach.
Yes. So I'm hearing all the content creators give their perspective on how I guess she's moving out here But I'm just wondering, in the game of creating content in this TikTok world, wouldn't she kind of be doing the right things per se, even though y'all have said it's the wrong things? Wouldn't she actually be doing the right things because she's getting a lot of traction from this?
It all depends on how you look at it. So if that's what she okay, Peach is here. Okay, it depends on how you look at it. It could be if that's how she wants to keep her name going, right? Let me give you an example. I started my platform off talking about side chicks. To this day, everybody calls me a side chick. Do I give a fuck? No. Am I a side chick? No. But how you start is how people are gonna continue to remember you. So as long as you don't care how people remember you and you're not tripping about it, and when I mean you're not tripping about it, it means you're not referencing it every time you get mad. It means every time you're having a topic. Well, people, I let people think what they want to think, and I keep it moving. I'll be like, yeah, I'm a side chick. I'm fucking your daddy. I'll say that and with a straight face. You know what I'm saying? Like, where people will still think it's for real. So, and I let people think what they want. But if that's what you want, if that's how you want to keep it going, that's how it's going to go. You have to really stand on business with that. So if she's doing the right thing, she is the only person that can know that. Oh, not you, Peach. Wait, who is I Am the Problem? That's Icon, right?
That's Icon.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, not you, Lovely Peach. Not you, Lovely Peach.
Hello.
Hey, Peach, how you doing?
I'm fine.
Thank you.
Well, can we definitely get Nowhere's point of view before Peach chimes in, so we can get a full full spiel of this story? Because
this was not pre-planned. This was not
Nowhere was giving his perspective, and the people had questions, and somebody of the messy sorts wanted you to be in here, I guess, to address Nowhere.
Sure did, nigga, bitch. I sure did. I sure did, Miss Sassy. I sure did. Talking about somebody. Manisha, I sure did. Peach, you were being discussed, and I said, ain't gonna be 1,300 motherfuckers in a room listening to somebody be discussed and don't give them the opportunity to at least hear they're being discussed. And I agree, because that's why I did that with friends. Send the live to Icon.
Thank you, Trips.
I sure did say that. And that little nigga-fied thing up there in that corner need to be quiet. Don't address me, bitch boy. Don't you address me. The fuck you thought you was talking to, young lady?
He gave up.
You gonna be a woman, you gonna learn how to act like one, whore.
Well, I'm glad that she is done speaking, but Nowhere, can you go ahead and finish what you were saying? Miss Icon, please give him a chance to...
Girl, I don't know where I know you from, but I can tell you want this action bad. You hold your horses, bitch. I'm almost home.
Girl.
I can tell you want this heat bad.
Girl,
I don't know if you're trying to replace Peach and Nowhere, but we can definitely go there. I promise you that,
Baby,
young nigga.
I ain't paying you no attention.
Yeah, go on ahead and have your tea and loosen up that asshole. Bye.
No matter what you say, it's not gonna move me.
Y'all tap the screen, put the stuff in the comments.
This is not
please do not report my live. And
yeah,
you don't
want
this
for other people it's not, but Nowhere, I do want to hear your side of the story because I did hear Peach's side.
Okay, Manny, let T run her live. Let T run her live. Like
we was literally listening to Nowhere first.
You came and interrupted some shit when he was talking. You did that shit.
Corey, you just want to beef up just to show that you're doing something. Now I will wrap up. I would definitely take the time to wrap you up because you still driving out of that truck, so you might want to focus on the road that you're driving along, honey. Then try to play in my traffic, okay? You might want to focus on that truck.
Who just dropped? Okay, so what had happened, let me just give a recap of what happened. So we were having a live and we were talking about a different creator and something that happened and transpired. And hold on. Something that had transpired and somebody put in the comments to Nowhere, let us know when you coming out the closet. So I had told Nowhere, I was like, I don't think that you're in the closet. I think that, you genuinely did care about, Icon and, you were trying to uplift him through the day. So that was my perspective, that I think he genuinely did care with the messages that was sent. They sound genuine, not as if he was trying to come on to you. So
I've consistently said I felt like they were genuine, and I don't think that he ever tried to come on to me. There was never a sexual underlaying to me. I feel like it was very much a support and a brotherhood. The issue started when other women, unlike yourself, allegedly began to attack him or message him or question him. That's from what I was told. When we were going through our initial issues, I was told women were questioning him. There were women going around questioning him, and it was frustrating him. So that's what I was told the problem was. But I've always said that I don't think that man is like that. So
Yeah, I didn't hear you say it. I know I heard this morning some people say, yeah, it does sound suspect. So my opinion, it didn't. It sounded like he genuinely wanted you to get up and have a great day. You know how somebody may be going through something or dealing with something, which I don't know what you were dealing with, but it's like somebody just trying to get you to get up and enjoy your day and, you know, make the best of it. That's what I got from it. I didn't get any, thank you, Radiant, for subscribing. I didn't get any, I'm trying to come on to you. You know, as a woman, I didn't get that. Hearing it, I didn't get that, and I got exactly what you got. So, but I do think it's a big misunderstanding, and I between the two of you, from my perspective, I do think that it was a big misunderstanding.
Well, yeah, it definitely had to be, because if Peach was playing about the whole accusation in the beginning, it was.
There was a female in my life. I still don't know who this woman was. I forgot who she was, but I have a way to communicate with him. I will let him know that y'all are looking for him. And so about 20 minutes later, he comes into the live and he's like, "Hey y'all, I've been busy with work. I apologize." That day is when he DM'd me the number and was like, "If you need to holler at me, here's my information." Again, when he was sending the messages, I did not take the messages as he was flirting, as if they were sexual. I took them as he was supporting me. I actually appreciated the messages, because I feel like a lot of times especially listening to Black men on this platform, there's a narrative that you can't be compassionate towards another man. You're supposed to be tough. You're supposed to be strong. And so therefore, I think that's why there is that narrative of so many people looking at it as, oh no, it's got to be something sexual because men don't talk like that. But I don't feel like it was sexual.
Can I ask you a serious question real quick? With that, right? Do you think that it's fair that because y'all not talking to use them, like when when you use them and play them, to get under his skin? Do you think it's fair? Do you think that wouldn't be a way where people would close off again, and say, you know what, I'm not doing that no more, because then people are gonna use it against me later? You get what I'm saying?
So the point of me using those messages to fast forward was that they had love in TikTok. He was in love in TikTok, had never saw this man. He came on camera, and I said, "Oh wow, this is what he looks like," because he looked like for real. I had never seen him on camera before. So the next time he came into my live, we were talking about love in TikTok, and we were joking. And I said, you was drinking, having a good time, and he was like, "Why I can't drink and have a good time?" And I said, "Well, I think you want to fuck Chef." I said that in a joking tone. I assumed that he knew I was joking, because then he made a joke about me telling Chef that she saved Big Homie Gonzo for you. So that's, to me, when the sexual narrative started getting played around with, and people started to make it seem like there was more to the friendship than it was. So me playing the voicemails only came because When Chef tried to later get us to talk, he put out the narrative. I only talked to dude one time. I don't talk to him outside of TikTok. I don't fuck with him outside the app. And initially, I did not play those messages. But when I started, how y'all saying somebody was in here trolling him, people were began to troll me saying, you're obsessed with this man. You're doing all this stuff to this man. Leave that man alone. And so I put out my diss song. That's when I first started rapping.
Yeah.
And I put the voicemails in the track. So that's where that all came from.
Okay.
I don't like the narrative.
That you a rapper now, girl.
I think Peach been doing music.
Well, I really just started playing around on TikTok, but then I actually got in with some real people. Sorry.
Oh shit! I didn't know that. I didn't know that. It seemed like a natural shit.
Yeah, no, I was the first to do it. Then she copied my style. But keep going, girl.
Oh Lord.
Here we go.
Anyway.
So this is what this is all really about then. This is what this has really been about, Miss Man. This is what this has really been about then. Because you've been hating on Peach from the beginning. See, I didn't have no issue with Peach or Nowhere. I said, you know what, Nowhere? I said, I know you're not trying to be disrespectful. You just explaining your side. But because we talking about that man, let's bring him in. But now I'm seeing where the real issue is stemming from. You think somebody was trying to steal your artistry, huh, Miss Nigga? Yeah, that is what has been going on in here. That is what's been going on here.
That's a true statement, yes.
Okay, now see, brother, we could have just worked past that. You didn't have to be disrespectful to me. We could have worked past that. But all I was saying was give Peach the opportunity to come in. But then you blew off on me like I was the enemy. And really, there was some secret animosity. There was a reason you were making them comments.
He wanted to be the only
bottom. No, me and Peach already know this, girl. Me and Peach know what we got, girl. That's why it was none of your business. And still ain't.
So then why did you interject and say something to me when I said something to Nowhere and said we should bring Peach in? Why did you then say something to me? You talking about it wasn't my business. I didn't know it. And you're right, I didn't. So what was your purpose though? Why did you snap on me when I said let's bring Peach in as an outsider, being unbiased, talking to the whole live? Why did you then feel the need to say something to me?
Because
if you knew that you had an underlying
issue. Hold on, sweetie. I'm going to let you know. So learning from an icon, we could do what we want to do.
But bitch, you ain't no icon. You got 1,000 followers. Fuck is we talking about? You ain't no icon, no, my nigga.
So Manny. You starting to sound like Poozy.
That's why it came over here trying to talk about
Corey, you need to shut that down.
Shut your pop
But Miss Trucker, ma'am,
y'all gotta be careful though. We don't want to get the.
Don't address me, ma'am, at the bottom.
Okay, that's me. That's
ma'am all you want. That don't hurt my feelings, you boss
and you
boy.
can say it all you want. That don't hurt my feelings.
Y'all don't want to get reported.
I
don't know your pronoun.
I'm still laughing from that first young nigga bitch. That shit came out of nowhere, goddamn.
Come on now, that was classic.
That was so elementary. That was her best line. I mean, come on.
It's timing.
You won't hear nothing else no better. You won't hear nothing no better than that.
You ain't heard my best line, Manny, so don't do that. You ain't heard my best line.
Okay, wait. Real quick. We're going to take it one at a time. Nowhere. Peach, go ahead. Finish what you were saying because I did interrupt you.
Yes, I wanted to say, I do hate that narrative is being painted that he's that way. But at the same time, I feel like he painted a narrative about me and he didn't care about that. Because the same way people are saying, oh, it's so dangerous to put these messages out, you're painting this man this way. This same man painted a narrative when he was mad at me the first time in Chef's Live that, talking to him is like SA. I'm a straight man. You made people feel like I was trying to force myself on you. And that could have had other men feel a certain way towards me on the app.
I'm sorry, I gotta interject real quick because some of these conversations be going on inside of his head.
I have the live download. Do I need to play it?
You can do that. Listen, I said I feel like I'm being forced to talk to you.
You said I know what no means no feels like.
Not you.
Said I know what no means no feels like. You didn't say that?
I said I know what no feels like. Yeah, I said that shit. And because I was being forced to talk to you. I don't talk. When I'm at a place where I need some distance or I don't fucking want to, talk to somebody, I have that right. The shit that was going on right then and there, you just can't make me do what the fuck you want me to do. I'm not that type of person. I'm not just gonna talk when somebody fucking want me to talk to them on their fucking basis. I don't do that. That's not me.
Thank y'all
I
for the
will
gift.
talk to you when I want to fucking talk to you. And because of what it didn't happen on your fucking time, you felt some type of fucking way about it.
But any other time you would talk and weren't forced to talk, so why did it stop you then?
Right.
Any other time I was talking because it wasn't nothing going on. But I had other shit going on. At that time, he had a lot of shit going on too. Like what you don't fucking understand is Peach had a lot of shit going on with him. Like, he antagonizes a lot of people, and then all of a sudden he's the victim.
And all of a sudden you're the victim, please.
I never said I was a fucking victim at all. I'm not a victim.
You've been acting like a victim.
I don't care what motherfuckers think about me. I'm not a victim.
Well, that no means no line. That's definitely victimish.
That no means no line means I was being forced to talk. That's what I meant by
but
that.
You truthfully knew you was not really being forced because he wasn't even next to you actually forcing you to do
Let's
anything.
be very clear. If the man had told me from John, hey, bro, you said some shit I don't like and I don't want to fuck with you, we wouldn't even be here today. The whole point of this narrative is the same way it was said I'm leaving certain stuff out. This motherfucker was not communicating any of this. So it looks like this man didn't want to talk to me and I just chased and forced like a little dog yapping at his damn ankles. Had the man said, hey, bro, I don't want to deal with you. I'm good. I was trying to be supportive, but I'm moving around. I would have said cool and left him alone. We were in a good space. The last time I talked to him, we had talked for 2 hours and the man never said shit. So that's why I was like, well, what's the issue? Like, what's the disconnect? Stop trying to make it seem like, oh, you just doing all this for no reason, Peach. You know you was manipulative. You was playing mind games. And I was trying to figure out what the issue was. So, like,
what the fuck is you talking about? Playing what mind games?
Did I not reach out to you multiple times and you was like being distant?
And I didn't fucking feel like talking.
So why not say that then, dummy?
Maybe.
My face.
Okay, y'all. Let me
Thank
get
you. I'm
it.
finna go because he ain't finna play in my face.
Peach, listen.
He ain't finna play in my face.
I need y'all to. Damn it. I need y'all to hear me out. A lot of times, maybe I don't know, and I'm not excusing nowhere because nowhere can you explain to him why you didn't tell him. But I think maybe I don't know. I don't want to speak for you. Nowhere. Why didn't you tell him that you didn't want to talk?
It was a lot of shit going on. He was antagonizing a lot of people at that point in time, and I thought it was like they knew each other and they was really like joking with each other and all the rest of that shit. Turns out that the people didn't really care for what he was saying. And even though I laugh at shit like that, I don't fuck with people when it comes to their mental health. Like that, I'm really big on that shit. Like, you know what I mean? When it comes down to people's mental health and their well-being, I understand. It's a lot of unchecked mental instability that's running rampant on this fucking app. I laugh and joke because I'm real serious in my life. Like, I work with numbers and that shit is a serious job. It fuck with you mentally. So when I get on this app, I'm all jokes. I mean, I'm not serious about none of this shit. It's funny as hell to me. Like, y'all are the very best of my imaginary friends. I promise y'all that. But when I get off this app, I got a real fucking life to worry about. And sometimes that shit is very fucking stressful. So when I get into my work zone and all the rest of that shit, I'm not thinking about this app. I got to focus on that shit. So if I got other shit going on, and he got other shit going on, like, with this app shit, like the people that he, playing with and antagonizing, and it's always like some shit with him. Cool, do that. I'll be back. Now when he got into that shit with who the fuck did he get into it with? He got into it with some fucking body. I was like, I need to fall back for a little bit because this motherfucker is doing way too much.
And that's what I'm saying. Did you tell him that you were gonna fall back? You don't have to. I'm just asking a question.
No, and that was the thing. I quietly moved away from him. It wasn't nothing like, I didn't, hey, fuck you, nigga. I don't do that. That's not me. If I got a problem or issue with somebody, you'll never know. Cause I'm gonna just leave real fucking quiet.
So would you understand how it can go from wake your wonderful ass up to I'm not calling you, where that can be like that can feel like, damn, did I do something? What did I do? But I know he'll tell me. I know my friend to tell me. You know what I'm saying? Because we talk. He encourages me in the morning. He tells me to wake my ass up. He gives me kind words. Do you
Exactly.
understand where that might be a
Which is,
like?
and that's exactly why I said I handled that wrong, because knowing
Okay.
him being the person that he is really like that. Like, he needs constant attention. Like, I'm not that
Don't pay
constant.
attention. Just say communicate. How about communication?
Like, constant communication. Like, he
Okay.
needs somebody to be, in communication with him. Like, I can't be on it like that. And it
Okay.
wasn't
So
like I
why
was
did you
trying to.
sign? But my question is, why did you sign up in the beginning, knowing that was going to be the consensus of everything? Because you knew in the beginning, getting to know him, that he needed the attention.
Now
So
they
why did you even sign up for it, knowing it?
right when I got involved, like I said, when you flying by the seat of your fucking pants, when you see something in distress, like it's like a lifeguard. If you see a fucking person drowning in the water, you just gonna dive in the water and get them the fuck out, right? It don't require you to do, a whole bunch of thinking and all the rest of that shit. This is what I'm supposed to do. But I didn't know at that point in time, hey bro, I was just being silly. You know what I mean? I ain't mean what I said and all the rest of that shit, because it wouldn't have been a whole bunch of me trying to, soft gloves to him and all the rest of that shit, because come to find out, he ain't a soft glove type of person. Like, when he get into it with people, he really be the fuck into it. Like, he will cuss somebody the fuck out. Like, for real, he's not the soft kitten gloves type motherfucker that I thought he was. He's not that person. He will really cuss somebody the fuck out. He will really tell somebody, and I'm like, wait a minute, I ain't know this shit about him. I'm thinking he's somebody else. I'm thinking like it was like fragile shit going on and people was really fucking with him. No, he's not a fragile person at all. So when I was like, oh shit, I misjudged this whole thing, let me fall back a little bit, give him some space, because dude really, he wilding. Like, you know what I mean? He really wilding on his fucking app. I didn't know that it was going to be perceived as, oh, fuck you, nigga. You know what I mean? And I didn't. That's not how I perceived the whole thing. I perceived it the way I perceived it. His perception of the situation is.
I'm sorry.
Go ahead. What happened?
Oh, sorry. I just didn't interrupt anyone.
But you did. So it must be really important.
It's not. I'll shut the hell up. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead. I mean, you interrupted him, so go ahead.
I just find it interesting that Nowhere continues to talk about mental health and like the respect and like, I guess maybe the education that you have for that. But then you also say that that this person that you're speaking to, you had like a connection in terms of like having, times that you're speaking, and then to just drop that conversation and disappear from that person. We all know people have different attachment styles in terms of their relationships with people, and how much that could have an effect on a person when somebody just, like, as you say, I guess you said you stepped back, but maybe just kind of disappeared, and what that could feel like.
But he already said that he did that wrong. He said, I handled that wrong, but I pulled back. He said that he handled that wrong. He did. But just because people talk about mental health don't mean that they're perfect and they're not human. They don't make mistakes. It don't mean that they don't mishandle situations just because they talk about it.
This is my only issue with this, T.
Okay.
If this was the story that was said many, many months ago, we again would not be where we are today. Because everything he's saying, if that's his view of me and how he felt, that's valid. I gotta respect that. But again, when I say he's manipulative, this is not the story that was told back in November. In November, I was told there are women messaging me, questioning my orientation. I'm uncomfortable with that. So therefore, I don't want to fuck with him. Now it's, oh, he was doing all this messy stuff and I want to distance myself from that. It's like, I'm not mad if this man wanted to move around. He's entitled to do that. Let's be very clear. But stop changing the narrative, because that's why I was doing some of the shit I was doing, because I was trying to figure out, well, damn, when was this said? When was that done? I'm trying to run around and see where I fucked up at. If he would have just simply told me, hey, bro, I see you doing shit and I don't really like that, so I'm going to move. I'm going to do something different. I got to respect that. But you never said that. And when you talk to your friend about it, you told her he got girls questioning me and they looking at me like this. Now he was doing weird shit. Like, you keep changing
Nowhere.
Here's the whole thing with that. I was being asked, is there something more going on? Because when I left from over on that side of from his app, from his, his lives and shit, I was over on Chef's live for like a week and a half. He was basically going off the deep end. Now, I didn't even know that he was over there going off because I wasn't over there. I didn't hear about that shit. But they said he was holding lives and he was like basically going into like whatever it is that he was going into about me not being over there and all the rest of that. And I was like, he playing. You know what I mean? Like I'm brushing it off like, I don't give a fuck. Like he playing, blah, blah, blah. And I just left it at that. I'm getting inboxes from people like, yo, bro, what's up with you and old dude? And I'm like, what the fuck is you talking about? They was like, yeah, it's something more going on. And I'm like, y'all get the fuck out of here with that shit. No, like, you know what I mean? But here's the game of semantics. This is how it sounded. Like, I'm gonna say something right now. See if y'all can follow me. If I said we're going to the bank to make a withdrawal, here's a few items that y'all gonna need: a ski mask, a pistol, some rope, duct tape, pair of boots, and a fast car. Y'all just heard me describe a fucking robbery. But I can come back and say, no. I said a withdrawal. What he was doing on his live was describing a romantic relationship.
No, I did not.
No, hold on, Peach. Hold on. Because that's how people perceived it.
And if you would have came to me and said, hey, bro, why are people saying this? I could have downloaded the lies for you.
Peach, will you just...
You allowed other people to come to you with BS.
For a fucking second? Jesus, right. That's your problem.
So give me something. Give me an example, Nowhere, of something that he said, because people do come up with their own conclusions. Right. So give me an example of something that he said that will basically.
He's like, I'm tired of people playing with my heart, and I'm like, playing what the fuck? Who is playing with his heart? Like what? That's not something, that's going to be perceived very fucking well. You understand what I'm saying? I kind of knew what the fuck he meant after, he explained the shit in context. Like, but if you say somebody was playing with your fucking heart,
but who was he talking about when he said he was tired of people playing with your heart?
Huh?
Who was he talking about?
He was talking about me.
Oh, okay.
Ain't though?
No, everybody knew who the fuck he was talking about.
Oh, everybody knew. And no name was given, but everybody knew who he was talking about. Gotcha.
Basically, yeah. And then it was like people wanted to put two and two together. So when they came over there, and I was like, y'all get the fuck out of here with that bullshit. Like, cause I know TikTok. I know how niggas move around on fucking TikTok. You say anything about any motherfucker body, what the person going to do, what the people doing this on this app is they'll sit in your fucking live, like it's people sitting in here right now, and they'll go way the fuck over there and go run tell that person, this person said this, that, and the other thing about you. Yeah. I wasn't trying to hear none of that shit. I wasn't, because I'm like, I know that nigga, he not gonna do no shit like that. They was like, no, he did. He is doing that, blah, 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 blah. Till it got to the point where somebody called Chef and was like, you need to do something about this because it's getting, it's getting the fuck out of hand.
So could you say that other outside of what you already knew about him, outside influences made you look at it differently? Because people, like, if people keep saying to me, oh, well, Chef won't clout. If I start looking at her differently, like, well, maybe she do want clout, I'm allowing outside people to dictate what I know we got going on, what I know our friendship is. Would you say that that's probably what happened? Outside people begin to infiltrate what you already knew could not be true, and you allowed it to get to you to think, oh, well, maybe this is it, because people were painting that narrative to you?
Absolutely. Because I even said that shit. I'm like, yo, if you would have just gave me a little time to get over there and fucking talk to you instead of trying to force the issue, because if you keep trying to force somebody to talk to you and they not ready to talk to you, I'm going to talk on my own time. I'm not going to talk when somebody want me to. You can't make me do what the fuck you want me to do. I've never been that person. I move on my own. I move on my own time. I move at my own accord. A person telling me that they going, you need to communicate with you. I'm not doing that. I gave shit space enough space where I could calm the fuck down, and look at shit at a different perspective. I had to work. I still had to work. It was around the time, if anybody know anything about taxes, when shit go on extension, around about that time, you gotta get back into it. So it was around about that fucking time, like September, October, and I had to really be, into what I was doing. So between taking a break from that shit and getting on this app for some shits and giggles, I don't want to be fucking frustrated or agitated at the time. And it seemed like, well, fuck how you feel, or you going to do what I fucking want you. That's not going to fucking happen. That's why I said what I said. I feel like I was being forced to talk. I know what no means no mean now. Like, you know what I mean? I'm saying shit like that because when you mad, you just going to say any fucking thing out your mouth. I'm mad at this point. Leave me the fuck alone. I'll talk to you when I'm ready to talk to you.
So do you think as a friend that's fair though? Like, so think about it. If people come telling me, and I'm just giving you an example because you know the friendship. Right. If everybody keep telling me, Chef using you, she using you, she using me. And because of whatever other people are saying, now I start pulling away from her. Wouldn't that be that I am allowing outside people? I missed you too, no excuses. I am allowing outside people to make me move different with my friend. And my friend don't know why I'm moving different. But outside people in my head, and I'm allowing those people to infiltrate my friendship, and my friend don't even know that that's what's happening. But now I gotta reassess the friendship because I'm letting people get in my head.
See, when I get overwhelmed with shit, I move away from shit. When I feel like everything's over, that's the first thing I do. Everybody that knows me know. I get overwhelmed, I go to my little quiet corner. That way I ain't gotta snap on nobody. I ain't gotta, retaliate or say something crazy out my fucking mouth. I'm quiet. I don't address shit like that. Like as soon as something happened, I'm gonna give myself enough time to think about it because some shit you can't dial back from.
Yeah, I get that.
You know what I mean? Some shit you gonna say or you react. You can't. I'm sorry, you ain't gonna fucking fix it.
Nowhere. Can I ask you something though? And I get what you're saying when you say that you separate yourself, because some people have to, or else they'll say, like you said, say shit they'll end up regretting. However, do you not also recognize that with certain situations, the longer you let things sit unsaid and unsettled, that it's way harder to go back? So had y'all originally had a conversation and you was like, hey, look, I don't want to talk right now, or, even if you didn't say that, but if Peach knew that you felt that way and y'all gave it time, that would be different than not addressing it at all, because now you go to address it and it's kind of, shit is settled. The dust is settled. You know what I'm saying? It's going to hit different now when y'all have a conversation. Do you get what I'm saying?
That was one of the reasons why I said what I said. I handled it wrong because knowing the person that knowing the other person, like if that's your boy, you understand what I'm saying? And I even told him to his face, I don't give a fuck. Just because I'm not talking to you, don't make you rise to the the level of a fucking enemy. I'm just not talking to you right now. I don't know why you getting this shit in your head. You know what I mean? Or you allowing yourself to think that I think crazy about you.
I think sometimes people are overthinkers. I'm one too. Like where you start to think like, did I do something wrong? Did I say something wrong? Because if you're saying that Peach, he gets into it. He gets into it with people. I would think that too. Like, damn, what the fuck I do? Like, did I do something? Because he don't, like P said, he ain't coming around no more.
That is how I felt because I was texting him. I was getting left on scene. I was calling him. He wasn't answering. But then he would come into my lives. He would speak to other people. He wouldn't speak to me. I see him in Jeff live. I see him in this live. So I'm thinking, well, what has happened? Because in my head and in my mind, I know I didn't disrespect this man, regardless of who told him what. I have had several straight men in my life. This is the first time I'm hearing somebody say, oh, you was over there saying so much about this man that they had to call Chef and say, you got to do something. No other man has come to me and said, hey, Peach, you was kind of doing too much, and so maybe dude was feeling away. Everybody looking at him like, nah, he bogus. But again, I feel like the narrative is still being painted like Peach was just doing da-da-da-da-da-da-da, and I'm an innocent person just caught up in the crossfire. And that's not how it went down.
Chef, are you here?
Well, he did just admit that he was looking at you crazy at some point. So I'm assuming that came from what the people told him. So that's the only time he started looking at you crazy is from when the people started accusing him of being bi.
Well, at the end of the day, let's move forward because this was back in November. We had got past all that. We had made up in a live, and we had moved forward. So in 2024, I had not seen this man in months. When I come into one of the lives that we are mutual, I got in the box. I was under Icon Peach at that time. And I was talking, and he said in the comments, "Is that Peach?" And I at him, and I said, "It is me, and don't be trying to block me." I hadn't talked to him once. And he laughed, and I laughed. I kind of got reminiscent of where we were. So I was like, look, I don't know what happened last time between us. This time I'm going to try to do it different. I'm not going to, I'm going to try to be respectful, try not to do too much, because I still at that time didn't know what the disconnect was. I never heard this story until tonight. So I never knew, I was over there allegedly saying all this stuff. And I always was told that women was messaging him. That's all I ever knew. So we was getting in panels together. I give him, he'll give me. Again, we were being cordial. I know one night I followed him, and then he requested to follow me, and I'm like, again, thinking like, okay, maybe we trying to rebuild, we getting back to a good space. But then he unfollowed me like 2 hours later. So then when I see him in a live a few days later, and he gifted me, I'm like, I didn't know how to receive that, because I'm like, is we beefing again? Like, I didn't know. But we were doing good, right? Because we was in a panel one day, and he was calling me his friend again. And again, listening to him speak now, maybe he does things that he feels like comfort a person. So maybe him calling me a friend was him comforting me or trying to be cool. However, I really received that as, we really rebuilding our friendship. We moving in a great direction. So when we get to Bella's live and the situation happened with his new friend, I got up there and popped off trying to show him, bro, I got your back. Because I'm thinking they really got some smoke with each other. So I'm like, I'm finna ride for my homeboy. That's when shit went to hell. Because me and her fell out. And I felt like when they was telling me I was being discussed, this is my thing with him. You're saying at the time, I'm cool with both of y'all. So if you cool with both of us, and you done said multiple times, I don't really like y'all having smoke, why not just exit out the room? If Tea Time, you my girl, and they dragging the fuck
hold
out you.
on. That's the next thing. Stop trying to dictate what the fuck I'm going to do. Here's what I'm trying to explain.
But I'm telling you how I felt.
Well, that's how you felt. That's the thing. You're going off of how you fucking feel. You can't tell me what I'm going to do. That motherfucker, listen, that motherfucker was really going to have something bad happen to your fucking ass. That's the only fucking thing I was worried about. You don't know those fucking people that she know.
But you make it seem as if I don't know anybody.
It's not even about that. Here's what I'm trying to explain to you. It's not even about that. Your fucking health, everybody's health and safety is at a fucking standpoint. This is some dumbass shit to be beefing over.
It is.
Dumbass shit. Absolute fucking dumb shit. I wasn't worried about what anybody was saying to you over there. Because here's the thing. Her people is going to ride for her. That's her fucking people. They are serious about that girl over there. She is a serious person when she really, and she has said out of her own fucking mouth, she has pulled up on motherfuckers. You got out of pocket with the wrong motherfucking one that time. I wasn't worried about how you felt at that point. I don't give a fuck if 10,000 people over there.
So that's my problem. Even in this moment, you're still downplaying me as if I'm just a sitting duck. We both were out of pocket.
That's what I'm trying to fucking explain to you, dumb.
We both were out.
Ain't nowhere. Why you cursing at the man? Why? Calm down, y'all. Damn.
Nah.
In a minute, I'm getting ready to start ducking. I think y'all about to start shooting. Put the AKs away.
I think y'all was doing good though. I think we good.
Yeah, put the AKs away.
But what I want
I'm not mad either. What I'm trying to tell you is he's trying to force a whole fucking conversation about how he felt because of his perspective of everything that was fucking going on. My perspective at this point is, one, I don't want motherfuckers beefing over no goofy shit. That's stupid.
I received that.
Number two, you felt like because people was over there clowning your fucking ass, you felt like, oh, I was entertaining the clown. I wasn't talking to one fucking person over there. I was talking to Rose, and I was trying to get her off your fucking ass. Because here's what you did, or you didn't understand at that point in time. You got out of pocket with some fucking body and didn't realize y'all was in the same pair of jeans. That nigga right down the street from you.
She said that when we got into it. I heard on Bella's
That's why I told you that. So stop fucking worrying about what I was over there discussing. She could have had you really fucked up. And this is what I'm trying to tell you.
And that's what
Atlanta is small as shit.
It is.
It's small as shit. You don't know who or who know you.
But why you also thinking that Peach don't know?
Hold on, man. Hold on. Wait. Y'all listen.
So
it sounds to me, Manny, hold on. What it sounds to me, what I'm hearing is this. I don't hear anger in his voice. I hear passion. And not passion like, oh, we gonna be together passion. Like, I'm trying to protect you passion. Like, I don't want to see you get hurt passion. Like, I don't want nothing bad to happen to you passion. Like, hold up, stand down, because I know what can happen, and I want to make sure you're safe.
And
that's what it sounds like to me.
But my issue is you're telling the story as if I've told him I have no family. I'm an orphan child. I have nobody in this world. My point is the same way he's saying she got people, I have people as well. So either one of us could have did something crazy. It was ridiculous. Let me talk. That's why I have repeatedly been saying I don't really have no issue with the girl. I've said time and time again, I think she does amazing
That's not what he
makeup.
said.
However, I have commentated on her at times the same way I was told she has commentated on me. Now, what I'm not going to do is talk to Rose at this time about this, because I reached out to somebody and said, hey, I want to talk to her. Either she want to talk to me at that time or she don't. I respect her decision. But I want to get through this with him, because that's going to go into a whole nother, me and all her issues. And I don't want to go into all of that right now.
Well, I'm not going to address all of our issues. However, I will say that when you initiated the threat, that's when all bets was off. So I just want to make sure that we're clear that when you initiated the threat and you said pull up, I said where? You said you was in Buckhead. I said, all right, I'm close. What's the addy? Drop the low. Because I'll get some homies to handle you, because you said that you wanted to fight me, and I don't fight men. And so once we got to that point, that was when people was like, okay, hold on, it's getting too far. Even Bella was like, okay, it's getting too far. People in the comments was like, okay, it's getting too far, because y'all a little too close for comfort, and you didn't set off the wrong threat to the right person. He wasn't the only person that made that statement. Nobody is negating the fact that you may have homeboys, you may have friends, or you may have family. However, I was on go that day, at that moment, at that time, ready to see you. And that's what people was afraid of, us ever getting to that point. Nobody wanted to see me and you get to that point, or see what the fuck I had in my arsenal for you.
Right.
And Corey did the fastest person up here.
What happened?
Huh?
Nowhere are y'all able? It sounds like Peach is open to being friends. Nowhere you sound passionate. But like are y'all open to, like, maybe not being besties right away, but at least being on the same panel, being cordial, not calling each other out y'all names?
This is my thing, Trip. After all of that happened, is that a glass?
You know that's her service.
Hold on one moment, Peach. Young man, bitch, we keep discussing this and you keep trying to disrespect me. I don't know why you keep doing that, Manisha. But you need to stop it. You always got something to say. First, you had the issue with Peach because you want to record that bullshit, that hard out here for a pimp in your backyard. Now you mad Peach then went to the studio. Now it didn't turn into something else. Quiet, Manisha. I will handle you when these men are done talking, okay, young lady? We will talk later tonight, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, Miss Love.
Can I say y'all tap the screen, share the live? I will take it off of sub only. I'm only putting it at sub only because I don't want disrespectful comments. And if y'all gonna do it, I know y'all ain't. Well, I hope y'all ain't gonna pay to be disrespectful. And it's been pretty respectful so far, so that's why it's on sub only. If y'all can help me reach my live goal, make sure y'all give Nowhere, Peach and Trip and everybody in here for being. I know you will. No excuses, but not everybody else will. And make sure y'all just help me reach the live goal. Otherwise, I'm just going to be quiet.
I want to say this. After all of that transpired, I didn't feel no way towards him. I was irritated, but I didn't have no issue. The following day or the following week, court was coming up, right? And so when all that had transpired, some people had reached out to me and said, hey, I was listening to the live. They're trying to dox you over there. So I reached out to Bella and I said, respectfully, if they trying to do all of that, I don't think this is a matter to really bring up in court. Like, it's obviously done went to another level. So I don't think we should be playing around with it in court because if they trying to dox me, that's something completely different. And
Hold on,
Bella
can
said,
I
well,
interject real quick? Can I interject real quick? Nobody was trying to fucking dox you.
okay, well, I was lied to then because
Yeah,
somebody.
you were definitely lied to. That girl got way better shit to do than dox you. The only thing she was worried about you was dropping a pen so she can go over there and they was going to definitely, you know, it was going to be some shit. I'm not saying, you know, who was going to win or anything like that. I didn't want to see that shit happen. Number two, I didn't even know y'all motherfuckers was feuding that long. I didn't. I'm just being perfectly honest. That girl told me in front of 400 and something people, this ain't got shit to do with you. This happened.
But did you hear what I just said though?
What?
I said the reason why I interjected because I was trying to defend my friend. Had I known you were joking, I would have stayed my black ass in the comments.
That's the thing. You don't know who or who know you.
Correct.
I know other people on this fucking app.
Correct.
I get it.
Yeah, because
what
what
you
I'm
doing,
gathering,
and that's why I tried to squash it while
Kenny,
we
we
was
gonna
on
fight.
fucking Bella's live. I said, come back, let me talk to you. But before I could say anything to anybody, y'all had already exchanged, you know, whatever the fuck that y'all was going to do. Now, I'm thinking to myself, this shit is going to get crazy real quick, which it did. It got real fucking crazy real quick, and it was real stupid. But what I didn't know is y'all had prior fucking cross wires before I even came back on this fucking app, which is crazy. Like, cause that was one of the fucking reasons why I had to fall back.
Can I finish what I was saying, please?
What?
So I reached out to Bella because I was told that that's what was going on. Bella said, I respect it. I won't put the case on the docket on Sunday. I reached out to Lav and said, can you reach out to him so that we can discuss what, because I think the last time I talked to you, you was like, why are you telling people I'm flirt? So I was like, can you try to get us on the back end so that we can resolve this so what's going on now doesn't happen? And she said, oh, well, he said he don't really want to talk. He feel like you making people look. And I'm like, now we back on this shit again. Now, how we done got back on this shit from me and her falling out? So did you say that or did you not?
Teach, we wasn't
that you told her he got people looking at me like I'm LGBT. Did you not say that?
No, Peach.
Okay.
You got people looking at me crazy because you jumped off the porch trying to fight a woman. That's
First of
crazy.
all, can we
look crazy as shit trying to fight a girl.
Let's be very clear.
Hold on, Peach. Let's just ask the question because there's a lot of people in this room right now. When the fuck is it cool to get on Beijing's internet and threaten a woman?
It's Beyonce's internet, and it's not cool. However, let's be very clear. Let's be very clear. You know damn well nobody was finna pull up and really fight with that girl for real. At least on my end.
That's what I'm trying to explain to you.
Okay, but you're making it seem like I was really trying to, like I was like, I'm in your neighborhood, like. There may have been a time that she was on, and I understand her. She just came up and said how she felt. Me and her, hopefully, we'll have a deeper discussion later. But what I'm telling you is that I was upset in the moment trying to defend my friend. Me and her just happen to already have had a situation.
Peach, that's the fucking problem. Didn't need you to do that. You shouldn't have did that. You got all of us looking crazy at that point because you jumped out of. First of all, we on the app. Cracking jokes on everybody. We sitting up there actually waiting for Bella to ring our ass out because I'm waiting to give this apology. What's that big booty lady? The one with the big stripper booty. Shy. I'm waiting to apologize to her because me and Laugh had just got finished cracking jokes and they said she felt some type of way about it. So I'm waiting for Bella to call that lady up and all the rest of that, and me and her gonna have a conversation. Hey, I want to apologize for my part and all this shit, you know, because I'm taking accountability. This is the place to do it. I'm gonna say I'm sorry. You know, I apologize. I don't even know you, lady, but I'm sorry for what I said about you. Thank you for having that big old booty. And then all of a sudden, Rose came up, said what she said. Now here's the thing, because I don't follow you on this app, or I'm not in the same spaces that you in, you don't know where the fuck I'm at or who I'm around. I'm on this girl's live because A, she's very fucking smart, and you know how I feel about smart girls.
Yeah, I love that for you.
Real quick, T. The comments. My cousins can't afford $5.99 right now. We in here. Come on, please.
Girl, T, keep that subscription on.
Hush your
Don't
ass
be talking
up.
about them broke comment cousins that she got. They broke just like
You're
her.
one of my broke comment cousins, nigga, on this panel talking. You keep
You
interjecting,
and
and now the
Corey,
nigga up here know
that's
you.
who broke.
Shut
You and
your
Corey.
ass up, brother, sister, brother, girl.
Can y'all at least tap
Nanny,
the
ma,
screen?
nigga.
Help me reach my live goals. Y'all can't afford. Y'all can at
Make
least
that
tap
weird
the
nigga up in the
screen.
corner do it. Dick Manny. Dick Pussy Manny. Make that nigga do it.
Don't have it for your cousins and then you get
Yeah.
dropped.
All right, fine.
You know she ain't got no thought process.
Only
No
thing
shit.
broke is your backside.
And
What?
Corey the only one up here soaking all this up, so he know how to slide the next dude DM.
You want
You
him to
got
slide
echo.
in yours?
You
Your
almost
ass
home,
looking for
Trip.
something up here.
Girl,
You
I
want him
got
to
this
slide in
echo
yours?
T because Trip little broke Metro phone.
My
Like
broke Metro. I
Trip.
promise. How
It's
about you buy
saying
me one
mute,
big
boo
roller?
boo.
You use
It's
your
saying
artistry to buy me
mute,
a new
boo
phone.
boo.
Use your
It's
artistry to
saying
buy me a new
mute, boo
phone.
boo.
Come on, little Flip. Use your artistry to buy me a new phone, Mr. Metro. Mr.
Girl,
Metro
I
PCS
wouldn't even
himself.
buy you a
Go
Thank you,
ahead and
toenail.
Rhonda.
buy me
Thank
a
you,
new
Faye,
one.
for the cash
I
app.
wouldn't even buy you a toenail, girl. So
Thank y'all for
Cause
the
you
cash
can't
app.
afford one. You one of them niggas missing his pinky toenail, but we ain't gonna get into that.
We doing a
girl, I
commercial
got
break real
all
quick,
of
y'all.
them.
Booty
And the
hole
phone
wide
that
open and can't
works.
afford
To
Charmin
get the
tissue. I'm
And
picture
the
not gonna
right.
phone
argue
that
with you,
works,
baby.
girl. Okay.
I'm not gonna argue with you,
Please
baby.
don't, because your
Booty hole
service is
wide open
not
but can't
working.
afford dollar tissue. I'm not gonna argue with you.
Well,
Please
all
have
the Trip
services.
cousins. I got this goal up there. It's like 20 coins. That's it. If y'all could just send a perfume, one perfume, just to show y'all here, just to help me reach the live goal.
I'm
At
seriously trying to
least
figure
I
out,
can,
T,
at
where
least
do
I
I
can
know this girl
unmute and
from?
not echo
She
the
been
rest
hating
of the
all
people.
day. She been
Yes.
hating ever since
At
I
least
said, can
I
we go
can,
get Peach? Sister girl been going berserk.
at
Okay,
least
she been
I
up
can
here
unmute
flipping.
and
What's
not
going
have it
on, ma'am?
echo. Like, at
No,
least I
I'm
can
keeping it a
unmute
buck
and
with
not
you.
have
What's your
it
problem,
echo.
Lonnie, Manny? What's your
Trip
problem,
got that.
boo?
Thank y'all. See?
Call me what you want, Miss Echo.
Trip, that's
Miss
Yes,
Echo Dot.
yes.
Miss
Called
Echo
your
Dot.
ass broke too and
Girl,
unknown.
I didn't
I'm gonna
hear you
call you
through
a
the
couple more
echo.
things. You keep at it with me,
I
young
couldn't
nigga.
hear you through the
cash
echo,
app
boo
we go.
boo.
Yeah, you heard me.
Can't
Go up
hear
in
you
the
through the
asshole. You'll
echo.
find me
Y'all are
there.
lightening up in here, I
Nah,
You'll
hope.
find me there.
she
That's where the
mad.
echo coming from. His
Yeah,
backside.
go up in the booty
She
hole. You'll find
mad.
me there. I'm sitting in that bitch, kicking
She
over
mad.
newspapers and all that. That's where you can find me.
Y'all
Up
know it
in
ain't
your
my
ass.
phone. That's how I know y'all girls will lie for the next school. Cause y'all know it's her phone, but y'all will say it's my phone.
No, it is Trip.
Nah, we said it's coming from your
No,
phone.
we know it's true. But the comments, the broke comments that she wanted to get free so bad, they're lying for her. That's just how delusional
Well,
these
you
people
know what?
are.
They probably lying for a good reason. They don't care if I have an echo. They like me. They don't like you, and that's what you don't understand.
You think
You
I
talking
can
about the
tell?
Hold on,
comments
y'all.
in your favor?
It is Trip. It's something with her phone that when we talk, it gives an echo because earlier they thought it was me echoing. It is Trip. She's already admitted that it was her. Y'all ain't got to fight about it, okay? I know y'all love her. She's already admitted. That's why I be telling y'all better learn how to fight for y'all favorite person. She's already told us it's her with the echo.
Yes, I need to
Okay?
fight and
But
get her a
hers
new
is not
phone
echo.
too.
It's not me now because she's on mute.
And it's not me now because she's on mute like she needs to be.
Hold on, T. I'm asking a serious question. I'll drop and come back. I'm trying to find out. All this got started
Still ain't
because
gonna
I
work.
asked if we could have
It
Peach in the
still ain't
live.
gonna work.
Hold on,
Now,
honey.
now you got that boy up there, and he ain't even no bone collector. That nigga just skinning bones up there on that app, looking like you done got whole full blown AIDS. Nigga, raise up your shirt and let us see your ribs. You skinny, starving motherfucker. But you up there trying to talk shit about somebody with an echo. Bitch, go buy a new phone. I'm on an iPhone, but I want you to go purchase one. I want you to go purchase. You talk so much big shit, and I'm so confused. You don't know if you want to be a nigga or a bitch, but you up here arguing with a real bitch. So I'm here to deliver to you whatever
You
you
know they
looking
gonna
for.
get you, Trip.
That's why I be on Bigo, because I don't fuck with fuck niggas like him. And
Bye.
I eat their asses
No,
up.
Manny.
I mean,
This
that
nigga
was
talking
you
about I'm an
said.
icon. Bitch, how you an icon with 1,900 followers? You can't even put the I in icon. You can't even put the I in icon. You may be a con, but nigga, you ain't no icon. The fuck? I don't know what they released you from the PN4 selling ass. Low budget prostitution. You may be a kind nigga, but you ain't no icon. Let's be clear about that.
Long
Peach,
as
you
you
keep
feel
your rap
better.
career up because this nigga ain't fucking
Long
with
as
you. I
you
promise you
feel
that.
better. Long as she feel better.
Yeah, what you said, your mama.
Long as you feel better.
Your mama and all them kids sitting in your nutsack that'll never make it to the pussy. Them.
Boom, boom,
Long as she
boom, boom.
feel better.
You, your mother, your
Yes.
kids, your granny, your
Oh.
daddy.
Oh wow.
Yeah, your last lover who turned you out, him.
Oh
Bitch, I'm talking about
wow.
everybody. Shut your mouth talking to me.
This is a skit, y'all. This is a skit.
Yes.
It sure is. I'm auditioning this little young hoe for Tyler Perry. He think
Yes.
he young and he ready. He gonna
I
play
don't
Janet Jackson
I
husband.
don't want to hear
He gonna play
nothing
Janet
about
Jackson husband for colored girls.
I don't want to
That's
hear
gonna be his
about nothing
role.
about it's
That's
sexy
gonna be
or
his
men
role.
shouldn't do this to women
Charles, your
because
lunch is
women shouldn't do
ready.
this to
They
men.
waiting on you.
Women should not do this to
Charles, your
men.
lunch
You ain't
is
no
ready.
goddamn man. What the hell
Like
you want?
the amount of times that I have been
Charles, your
He's a
lunch is
disrespected
man.
ready.
by
They
her
waiting on
and
you.
Corey,
Well, me,
it's just
Charles, your lunch is ready.
unimaginable.
I'm
Miss
sorry
Netta
you
waiting
having
on
experienced
you.
this disrespect, Manny.
I know. Like
They
it's
are
crazy.
not nice.
I'm gonna start talking to my common cousins while I got because Miss Netta on her way for Charles. Miss
Can
Netta
I
on
say
her way
this real quick? Nowhere, Peach. Do you guys think that there is any way possible that you can get through and resolve this? Like, after hearing both of y'all, I really do feel like it's a miscommunication, a misunderstanding. I don't think that I've seen some people fall out on this app. I've seen it. Sounds to me like y'all, not saying that y'all isn't bad. I'm not gonna negate any experience that y'all have had. But do y'all think that this is fixable? Okay, Trip.
So I would say this. I feel like we've been in this space before, and he talks very positively, and he gives a great Heathcliff Huxtable answer. But then, as time proceeds, it's back to like the same weird shit between us. I don't want anybody to feel like I have to be cool with you because people are going to look at me. I have to be nice to you because people are going to talk about me. I want somebody who genuinely says, I think you a cool person. I enjoy you as a person. And I don't mind fucking with you from time to time. But if it's some shit like, oh, well, I'm really only talking to you because I feel like you're going to unalive. I'm really only talking to you so people stop calling me LGBT. Like, I don't want that. I got way too many people that fuck with me for who I am. So if this man has said, hey, I don't like shit you do, I don't fuck with shit you do, I think he read off a whole list of things that I've done that he felt like was violating the app. I don't feel like that's somebody who is interested in seeing me be a better person or really cares about my well-being. I think that's a person who's made up in their mind, I don't fuck with you, and I respect it. And everything he said tonight, had he said this back in October, November, would have respected it and moved forward. I have friends in real life, so I'm definitely not pressed for somebody who's states away from me that I've never met. Like, I think that's why the narrative continues to go on of, oh, they must like each other. I don't want to keep going in and out with a person. So however he feels, I respect it, and I'm moving forward. As far as the songs and shit, I got an EP coming out Thursday. I did drag the hell out of him on the EP. It will be on Apple Music, Spotify, all of that shit. It is what it is. But outside of that, I'm done discussing it.
But
So
that's
good.
adding fuel to the fire though. Like, you really gonna drop the EP and keep the man on there? You can't
Absolutely.
edit it.
I went to the studio and recorded it. It's coming.
Congratulations, Peach. I can't wait to hear it, especially the diss track. I know it's gonna be fabulous.
Thank you.
So so I can just say this to Nowhere about that as a writer. That is what happens with artists. That's the way we heal. That's the way we get through things. We write it out and we tell our side of the story, and that's definitely part of that territory when you're dealing with an artist. Is it right? Probably not, but that's definitely how we're able to get through things. So I don't think that even if y'all did become back friends, he would take it. Like if you think like K Michelle, like all of these people, that's what they do. They telling what their experiences is through their art. That is. I'm not gonna not.
I would like to give Nowhere some advice. If she make, if I don't know what to call Peach, but if Peach make any money off that goddamn song, you better get a writer's credit, get at least 10%. What she ain't got permission to use your voice and voicemails and all that shit.
But I
You better
didn't use
get
his
that money,
voicemail.
boy.
I said it on my own. Wake your wonderful ass up. I said it myself. I didn't use his voicemail. Oh,
damn, she got.
Why they reported Trip though?
I
don't know.
D Manny's
She
cousin.
wanted to be down there with her broke cousins, so let her be down there.
I think D Manny's cousins. I did that.
And they reported Trip. That's
I mean, she said they loved
She
her.
not. She not. I don't think she's banned though.
She said they loved her so much. Wow. See, Nowhere, when you talk about other people's power, you be underestimating the other people's power. You see how that works?
I'm not underestimating shit. What I'm trying to fucking tell you is, as a street person, you know how street people talk. I knew which fucking one I was dealing with first, and I'm not saying Peach ain't got no people and all the rest of that shit, but trust me when I tell you, I know the difference between who you address, who you can walk into a fucking room, you know who the shooter is, you know niggas that's gonna bust you in the head, you know the cool laid back people, you know who's who. And I'm trying to tell you, Peach, you didn't want that kind of, you don't want them kind of fucking problems. You don't. And I'm just being fucking honest. You don't want them kind of problems. That's why I went over there like, hey, I know who the fuck to go talk to first. That girl would have had something bad happen to your fucking ass. And whoever you brought with you. So I was like, you know what? This is some stupid ass shit to fucking get into it about. Let me go ahead and stop. Now you saying, oh, I wasn't going, do nothing and all the rest of that. No, she was.
right. So thank you so much for being a supporter and reaching out to her and doing whatever you did. Thank you so much for that. However, like I said, I'm moving forward. I can't act like he. I don't know. I can't speak for him. I'm speaking for myself.
Listen, it is what it is. At this point,
hold on, because I'm wrapping up. I don't hate him. I still wish him the best, but again, you have to see shit for what it is. Like even somebody said in the comments, Peach is constantly acknowledging what he's done, and every time this man speak, he's still saying, "But you did, but you did, but you did, but you did." One time I heard him say, "I could have did this differently." On both sides, shit could have been handled differently. So at the end of the day, I take accountability for my shit. All I can do is move forward. Clearly, I ain't that bad of a person the way he's painting me, because clearly still I got over 1,300 friend requests on this page. I got multiple men in my DMs today saying, "Hey, Pete, you cool, bro. Don't let this shit fuck with you." So for me to be just the worst person on the app, like he ran me down on Sunday, it showed a lot of people showing me support, telling me to keep going and doing my thing. So I'm not going to allow Jermaine, not going to allow Jermaine Jackson to push me into a depression and make me feel like I don't deserve to be supported, I don't deserve to be celebrated, and I'm beneath whatever he feels like are TikTok morals and guidelines. I've been popping before I knew who this man was, and I'm going to continue to pop. I am the motherfucking social media icon, and he will be seeing me on his television screen. And when you see me, don't try to spin the block and be like, "Hey, Peach, I know we had our issues back on TikTok, but I'm proud of you." Keep that shit to yourself, respectfully, and keep it moving. T-Time, thank you for allowing me to have a platform.
Thank you for coming. I would love to hear the song later.
But
I'm gonna be right back.
Okay.
Icon, I'm definitely so proud of you, girl. I know we twangle and bangle here on TikTok, but I wish you nothing but the best and much success, Icon. Yes, girl. Now I'm gonna be seeing you up there in the bright lights as well.
Nah, Manny, bust a rhyme. Go ahead.
Oh, no, I can't do that.
Bust a rhyme. Go on and hit that beat. Give me that beat.
I wrote that nigga like a NASCAR dash. Yes. Okay. That's a little bit. My EP is already out. Unlike Icons, mine is out. Y'all can go listen to it.
I want to hear the second
Damn
part.
trash.
It's already
That
there.
shit double aluminum.
Thanks, Corey. But
That
anywho,
shit
it's
double
already
aluminum.
there.
Nobody bought that shit.
It's already there. The
You can
people
buy
did
that
buy
shit for
it. The
a
people did
5 cent
buy
nipple.
it. Now they didn't buy it as much as I would have wanted them to buy it, but they did buy
They
it,
ain't
and
gonna
I'm
buy
appreciative to that. So
That's why
yeah.
you still
Can you one more
that's why you
time? Can you
still
hit the
trying to
second?
promote
Can
that
you let
shit
him
on
sit to both
TikTok.
bars? I want to hear both bars.
Oh yeah. But now
Give me
T,
that beat.
you can go play it, sister, and go ahead and give me that residual.
Where it's at?
It's on all the platforms. Just look me.
Is it on iTunes?
Yeah.
Give me the name.
Dark Skin Manny.
Wait, is this nigga serious?
It should have been power bottom. It should have been power bottom.
Thanks, Corey. I consider that name next season. Thank you for the suggestion, Corey. I didn't know you knew. That's why I don't believe nowhere, because it's like Corey, he knows so much about me, and Corey would later say, "Oh, I don't know this dude. I don't be checking for this dude." But could
What's the
tell
name
me
of the
everything I
song?
do. Which one you want to hear? NASCAR. That's the one I was just giving you. NASCAR.
AP, I'm gonna be back. This is beyond me now.
Okay, Babs. Okay. Dark. Is dark skin put together?
Light skin Keisha. I'm dark skin Manny.
It ain't coming up.
Oh.
You said it's on iTunes?
Yeah, it's on iTunes, girl. You might got to get into your search history, girl.
DARKMA.
DARKSKIN.
Oh, that's what I'm missing, the skin part.
Oh yeah, definitely dark skin.
No, I'm not. I put that.
Oh. Oh no. What you
If
say?
the song is coming up, the results are coming up, but then it's like, you got Demon Time too?
Yes, that is me as well.
All right, here we go. Tap the screen, share the live, y'all. Send them here, hearts. Let's go.
Well, on that tip.
Cash running out my motherfucking nose. Money everywhere I go, just watch my clothes. Got that drip dropping from my head to my toes. Got that drip.
Ain't nothing wrong with this.
Bad little bitch, and you know we on go. Clap that ass in his face.
Hello, I was looking for you.
Bad ass nigga, and he know he wanna taste. I wrote a nigga like a NASCAR shag. I wrote a nigga like a NASCAR shag.
X-Files tomorrow, y'all. X-Files tomorrow. Send in your X number. Let's get it. Let's go. X-Files coming to your motherfucking hoes. If you don't know, now you motherfucking know. If you a good girl or you bottom bro. Did I do good? Was that bars? Was that bars? X-Files tomorrow, y'all. I like it too.
Real quick, when I drop on the truck, I show my real shit. I got big D's in the back, real dick. Only big D's in the back is real dick, bitch.
You heard him.
I wrote a nigga like a nasty.
And you cute too.
Double basura.
Thank you, sister.
Aluminum shit.
Thank you,
I appreciate that. Thank you so much,
T, I
sister.
can't believe you played that
Thank
Rudy
you.
Tootie Fresh. Fruity ass song.
I'm coming at you.
I'm listening. I'm playing all the songs because we gonna get this EP up.
That shit super trash.
Yes, thank you, Pooh. 50 cents on the dollar. 50 cents on the dollar. I sell food stamps and albums.
Thank you, Trippy.
I'm gonna get in trouble. Let me sit my ass down. You welcome, ma'am, sir. Okay. don't want to get in trouble.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. When I
don't wanna
looked
get
at
in
his
trouble.
profile, he looked like the Chicken King off
Well,
of
play
cute.
Demon Time. You might like Demon Time, T. Play Demon Time. You
Play
like
Demon
that
Time.
one. That
Hey,
one's
you
the
might like
that's the
Demon Time.
softest
I
one.
worked on that when I was really on Demon Time. Hey, tap that screen. Let's get this live go. Don't forget tomorrow is X Files. Send me an email of your ex man, ex friend, ex girl, ex boo, ex mama, ex daddy.
I ain't gonna lie to you. This remind me of that music I listen to on the toilet when I'm constipated. I turn this on and make me push.
Damn ho, here we go again. Playing my song just before I walk in. Feeling my vibe, it's just so loud. Whole smooth, cause you're crapping my style. At the base, but I gotta make this tickle on my booty. Drop this ass too fat to be standing in the bag. Pulling up the wall, no, I can't see that. This ass too fat to be standing in the bag.
I might have to work out to it tomorrow. We fucking tonight.
Tat, this ass getting fat. Hit from the back, keeping me fat. Dick is so big, making
Oh, we don't want to get a pen. We don't want to get banned. We don't want to get banned. Sati, you need 1,000 followers.
About my Peter.
Thank you, T-Time. Thank you, Trippy.
If you had
Thank
seen
you,
me,
Corey.
my new profile
Thank
picture,
you.
girl, I couldn't afford no LED lights. I didn't went and got me the pink film over. You see me with them dollar store glasses, girl, don't I look fly?
You see me in my BMW too.
He is cute, though.
You see me in my BMW too. You gonna always see me in my BMW. Yes.
Man, he got money too.
Thank you. You gonna see me in my
Man, he
cute. BMW X6.
Yes, you don't.
I think if you ain't mess with Trip, she would have definitely gave you your props. I think she.
Ain't nobody studying Trip.
You been messing with her, though.
Like they said down there, Loving Hip Hop. Girl, I used to do makeup for Loving Hip Hop. Then turned around and did
then
what.
Why are you so broke looking? Why do you buy dollar store hair weave to braid into your hair? Why are you using 99-cent store hair weave if you used to do hair and makeup for celebrities? Why ain't they give you no leftovers? Why are you struggling? Why?
Oh, she must don't know the rule to money, baby.
She must not know the rule to the money.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No,
yeah,
I don't know the rule to broke money. Show me your long money, Miss Thang.
I thought you asked me. So
I would never ask you anything. Why would I care about your opinion? Why would I ask you anything?
So let me just
Miss
inform
Mamas, please.
those who might be
Mamas,
wondering.
please.
Oh, okay.
Miss Mamas, please.
Gotcha.
We are so tired of hearing from you, Miss Mamas.
Oh,
or Miss Daddy, whatever you want to be today.
Well, I just tell
We're
y'all
so tired of
people
hearing from
out
you.
there
We
in
are so
life-
tired of hearing from you, Miss Thang.
in life.
I didn't gave you double trouble. I came up here dressed as you. Can't you
Oh,
tell? I got on
thank
the
you,
skirt
sister.
and boots.
Thank you, sister. Thank you.
Yeah,
But
I'm not your
again,
sister or whatever
in
you want
order
to be
to
today.
keep your coins out there, people, you got to shop how the people taught you to shop. You know.
Is that why you don't have
You got to
anything?
make it. You got to make it look like what it looks, so that when the people do say something, you can always say, "That's fine."
Yes, make it look
But
like what
my
it look. Go
account
buy
is
that
what
50
runs
cent
the
braid hair on
world.
sale, Bookie, and get you a fresh twist down.
No,
Okay, y'all
I'm working
see
on
me
my
in that
locks.
parking lot picture.
I'm working
pimping.
on my
Oh
locks.
Lord, you remember that? You
I'm
remember
working on
that?
my locks. I'm
With that little
sorry.
Southern grandmother soul of yours.
Yes.
You remember that,
but-
sister?
Corners, perspective corners, children.
No, she is definitely on one because for her it's
No,
like,
you
let
came
me
for me,
just
so I'm
do
on you.
this.
And I really wish you'd
So
come over
let
to
me
Bigo so I can
let
let
me
you
do
have it because I'm on
this.
TikTok.
I've been there
You
and
gonna
done
follow her
that.
on Bigo?
No,
You
I've
ain't
been,
been nowhere
I've
and
been
done nothing.
Bigo and done that. Like
Oh,
what?
you have?
I'm over
Come
here.
on over to my page. Let's talk.
Like Trippy is trying to say something is old, but girl, I done did Bigo and then left there and came to TikTok. Like, girl, you old.
That's what I'm saying. So why don't you come back over there so I can
Because
talk
girl,
to
it's
you? Why don't
time
you come back
out.
over
We
there?
actually did
Manny,
that.
you know you started it right.
But that's what I'm saying. Why don't you come back over there? So
I
we can talk?
get that, but again, like I'm letting
I
Trippy
get
know.
that, but now you're gonna cry wolf,
But I,
ain't
like
you?
I told
Now
Trippy,
you're
I
gonna
done
cry
did
wolf,
bingo.
ain't you? Now you're
Trippy
gonna
there
cry
at the
wolf,
end.
ain't you? Now you're
Trippy
mad,
there at
ain't
the
you, sister
end.
man?
We
You're
didn't already
mad now,
connected
huh,
all the
sister
point.
man?
Mad.
You mad, sister man?
Okay.
Is you mad, little sis, big bro, whatever you want to be today?
Trippy, I'm not
Is
mad.
you mad, sister man?
I'm not
Is
mad.
you mad, sister man?
I'm not.
Is you mad?
I appreciate the
You
love
look
that you're
mad,
giving
sister
me.
man.
Okay. And none
You
of my
mad,
pictures
sister
do I
man?
look mad. Okay. I
Sister
appreciate the
man,
love
is you
that you're giving
mad?
me. Okay.
Brother love.
I appreciate it.
Honey
But
sugar
T-Top,
booger.
I thank you for playing my
You go on
tune.
and show your ribs.
Trippy,
I'm
Go
gonna
on and
listen
show
to it
your
on my
ribs. Let us see
workout.
you
I'm glad
starving, brother
Trippy was
girl.
able to hear
Go
it,
ahead, brother girl. What you
so that
said,
she could
love.
never say, so
Go
Trippy
ahead,
could
brother
never say
girl.
she didn't
I
hear
think
it.
you really mad because you want to be in a quarrel. Who you want to get into it with? Who you trying to date on the app? What you into?
Oh,
Because you ain't
Trippy.
want to hear from
Man,
Peach. I'm trying to figure out, is it deeper than that? How deep is your love? How deep is your backdoor, brother, sister Manny?
Well, some
How
that's
people,
why
deep
he
is
ain't
your
want
love,
Peach
brother,
over here.
sister Manny?
Santa, you gotta have 1,000
He
so
followers.
was
I'm
trying
some
to
trying
people
shoot
to.
his
that,
shot. He was
How
trying to
deep
shoot.
is your love? You
okay,
doing too much now, Trip. Girl, I'm not here to impress you, Maya Den. You can get up here with him and get
so
chewed out. I don't have no
some
friends.
people already know my
Damn people, shut your mouth,
story,
Grandma Hen.
so I
Hush,
don't
Grandma
have to
Hen.
really,
Hush,
repeat it
Granny.
so many times.
Hush, Granny.
But for
Hush,
you,
Granny.
Trippy, I
Stop
will.
it. I'm not your Trippy. I'm waiting
Can
for
we
you to
get
trip.
Manny? Can y'all cause I
Ain't no
think
make nothing because I was over here trying to be decent, talking about let's bring Peach, and little homosexual girl up here in the corner
you know
got
they
all
gonna get
offended.
you.
Yeah,
I
little
mean,
sister
I
brother,
did.
sister
So
brother
are we
Twister
gonna
Pop
stay on
got
that?
all
This
highly
is entertainment
offended.
purposes
Little
only.
sweet and
TikTok,
sour
please don't
Tootsie
report my
roll up
page.
here
I'm
Don't
like,
report my
got all
page.
heated.
I did. So can we move on?
No, we
I
cannot
did.
move
I
on, Sister
expressed
Y'all
Betrayal.
it.
tap the
No, we
screenshot
cannot
alive.
move
You
on,
didn't
Sister
like my
We
Girl.
reached the live
response.
goal.
You didn't like
I
my
don't care what you
response.
talking about. When you disrespect me, then y'all be wanting somebody to calm down on this app. Stop coming out the side of your neck. Yo open been fucked in the side of your neck looking ass nigga. Yeah,
But
I know
that's
they gonna
fine,
drop me. I need to
Trippy.
disrespect your bitch ass. I'm
That's
waiting on your whole ass
fine.
to come to Big O, you fag.
That's
Yeah,
fine,
you gotta
Pussy
go.
ass
I
Trippy.
gotta drop
nigga.
you. I gotta drop you. I
Yeah,
gotta
you
drop
gotta
you. I
drop
gotta
him.
drop
You
you.
gotta
Okay,
drop
all right now. We're gonna take
I
a
gotta drop
minute
you,
and
Trip. I gotta
just
drop
talk
you.
about tapping the
Oh
screen.
shit.
Yeah.
Damn it. Jesus.
Yeah. Hold on, hold on. We're just gonna talk about talk. We're gonna. Damn. I don't even know what to say. Okay, I'm back on track. 500K, y'all. 500K, y'all. Tap to 500K. Tap that orange heart up there. Complete the goal
Little
and complete
Matt. Look at the little Matt.
the Manny. Thank you. And complete the hand heart goal. We got 16 out of 100. If you have not subscribed, this is the page to subscribe to because some of y'all subscribed over there on that other page that you just ain't gonna
Yeah.
get no perks over
Yeah.
there. So if you want to subscribe here. Yeah, and y'all do that. 500K. Let's go. All right.
So quick. Ah shit. They flagged me for hate speech. Y'all please don't report me. I didn't do nothing. TikTok, I didn't do nothing. I need this page because I have X Files tomorrow. I do not want to do X Files for my backup page. So please y'all don't report my page. I did drop her out that she said the F word. Don't report my page. And I'm asking y'all, I usually don't care, but I got a show to do tomorrow. And you know what? I might start the show on my backup page. I think that might be where I do. I'm not going to end it. If it ends, it ends. Follow me on Tea Time 3. I'm not going to end it. I didn't do nothing wrong. But I might start doing X-Files on my backup. No, I'm trying to get to 1 million, y'all. Just tap. Right, but she's dropped. I dropped her. So they don't need to report no more. We dropped it. She's dropped. She's not in here anymore. Jesus, y'all. Okay, so if my page does go down, follow me on Tea Time 3. I have X-Files, as you can see. All right, that is every Tuesday and Thursday. We do have a few people on the list tomorrow to call. But if you're not scared, go ahead on and send me some numbers. Send me an ex that you want some closure from. Even if you got a homegirl that you might have fell out with back in the day that you want to talk to. You got a homie that you might want to holler at. You got a sister that you ain't talked to in a couple of years. Hit me up for X-Files. We got Friends and Family Edition and we got X Edition. Whichever one you want to do, go ahead on and don't be scared. Don't be scared. Okay?
Can Manny can you call that dude that turned Manny out?
Stop.
Oh, you would be referring to my husband? My husband, that's who you're referring to? That dude, my husband?
Men can't have husbands. I'm sorry. sorry. I don't know who told you
Well,
that.
here in Georgia, I got one. Okay, here in Georgia, I got one. So I don't know
We're
what
not
you
doing that. We're not doing that, Kari. We're not getting my live banana for that. Okay, we're not doing it. We're not going into that.
T,
We're
I
not
didn't
doing
say
it.
anything
You
wrong.
are, and you know you
always
are. And if
in a
y'all respect
truck.
me, respect that boundary, because we not having that kind of live today. We're not having that conversation. Okay, so let's not.
I get you. I get you. I understand.
Always see Corey in a truck, but never
Somebody
in the
said my
car.
ex is an ex for a reason. Garbage where they belong. That means you garbage. I'm gonna tell y'all, a lot of y'all that say that y'all scared because y'all don't know how to still be cordial with nobody. A lot of y'all scared because y'all know y'all ex gonna say that y'all was really the garbage and not them. A lot of y'all know that what they gonna say about y'all. That's why y'all be like, I ain't calling nobody because I know he gonna tell the truth. I ain't got no beef with none of my exes there. It is what it is. I'll let you later. Probably only one of them don't fuck with me out of my exes. You know, it is what it is. But a lot of y'all don't want to holler at your exes because your exes don't want nothing to do with you. I'm just telling the truth. A lot of y'all exes don't want nothing to do with you. Y'all blocked, dropped, stopped. Yeah, that's all. But go ahead.
Also,
Cause a lot of that, I said a lot of them can't pick up the phone and call an ex. They can be what they say. I'm definitely blocked. I'm trying to tell you.
Corey ain't even got no exes to call. He ain't got an ex. He ain't even had a first.
Yeah, you probably garbage list. I could tell you garbage. I could tell by your conversation. You know, you just be like, you know what, now I'm cool. I could tell by the way you following 2,000 people and only 80 people decide to follow you back. I already knew that you was trash once you commented. I could tell trash from a mile away, but let me stop because I don't want to be no hater and I ain't trying to have no hate speech. But I be knowing trash when they comment. I be just seeing it I just be seeing it. I be like, yeah, that's probably the garbage that she speak of. You know, sometimes it's just how it be. I could usually sniff trash it's easy to sniff trash out the trash. You know, you just smell it, you know. But it's okay. I'm just gonna drink my drink.
I don't want to ever argue with you. Hell no.
I ain't arguing. I'm just saying shit. But I'm just saying, y'all, X-Files tomorrow. Let me do a commercial break. Let me just do a commercial break. Oh, shit. Cause I got some talking to do. I'm gonna drop it. When I get ready to talk, I'm dropping y'all out the box because I got some shit to say.
Oh, yeah.
But I gotta say it. Y'all tap the screen. Look.
Bitch, you know what the fuck going on. Fucking hating ass bitch and a bitch nigga. You bitches never been on shit. Get off the tip, nigga. You bitches always on my clit.
I really ain't gonna be nowhere.
Yeah.
Tap the screen, y'all. Word in town, I don't get down. I always hold my ground.
You niggas really be some pussies. Heard you get around.
Get it, Manny. I got a passion for this shit. Hey, this is my daughter. Better get it right, you better understand. It be the plan of the plan, and that's the enemy. See, you don't know what's been told, it ain't the enemy. I ain't scared of no bitch, and you know this, cause you bitches is not focused. We notice. Cope with the coldest. And when I say I'm golden, I'm golden. Duh. It's for all y'all to be hating. Y'all just be hating for no reason. Y'all just be hating. Hey. She grown, y'all. My daughter is grown. She ain't no kid. She a grown woman. Okay. She's out the house. Let me get it on a daily, right?
He say he'll always keep me straight and I'm his baby, right?
Get it, Manny.
My daddy call me princess, so you know I'm ladylike. But when I'm disrespected,
then you know I'm crazy, right?
When it's time, I'm on the ground.
Let's go, y'all. Tap that screen. Y'all know the show about to end in about 10 minutes. Do this shit alone. I ain't scared of no bitch. And you know this cause you bitches is not focused. We notice. Cope with the coldest. Cause when I say I'm golden. Duh. Fucking hating. I know her. You bitches never been on shit. Get off the. Hey. I know the words to all her songs. Fuck a hating ass bitch and a bitch nigga. We got one more to go. Get it, get it, get it. I ain't scared of no bitch, and you know this, cause you bitches is not focused. Bitches cannot cope with the coldest. When I say I'm golden, I'm golden. Duh. Let's go, y'all. Let's go. Let's go. Tap that screen, y'all. Let's go with the hand hearts in the hand heart. Let's go. Always fucking up my motions. You bitches fucking up my motions. Let's go, y'all. I laugh behind my pain, you bitches stress about it. Y'all bitches stay up in my face, you hoes be pressed about it. Y'all bitches niggas in my DM say I'm pretty. I mean, what's up with it? Come fuck with it, yeah. I got him, y'all. Yep. He said he clutch with it, no thumb in it, yeah. Yep. I like to run from it, he all in my. What'd he say? Bae, you different, you can get it. Yeah. Got me all up in my feelings. Damn. Bae, you different, you can get it. Yeah. What they be doing, y'all? Always fucking up my emotions. Get it, Manny. Fucking up my emotions. Always fucking up my emotions. Always fucking up my emotions. Get it, Manny. How you doing? Hoes trying to figure out how I maintain, remain humble, keep it cute.